technicians. Call today for your appointment. 847-888-9644. That's 847-888-9644.
For great quality tasting Italian food and pizza, make your destination the Italian Pizza Kitchen on Irving Park in Roselle. The freshest Italian ingredients are used at Italian Pizza Kitchen, where the plentiful pasta dishes are created from old home recipes. Try the piping hot pizza or other favorites like the fall off the bone ribs. Italian Pizza Kitchen has a passion for outstanding food and service. From their family to yours, Bon Appetito. Call 630-582-1900.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
In 10 innings, the Diamondbacks beat the Cubs 12-11 in Phoenix. Ketel Marte hit a tying solo homer with 2 outs in the ninth. Randall Grichuk won it with a pinch hit RBI double in the 10th. The team split the first 2 games of the series. Both went to extra innings. The finale is today. The Royals and White Sox were postponed in Chicago on Tuesday. They'll make it up today as part of a straight doubleheader. The Royals beat the Sox 2-0 in the series opener on Monday night. The Sox are just 2-14 on the season. Kansas City 11-6. Hall of Fame baseball manager Whitey Herzog has passed away at the age of 92. He won a World Series with the Mets in 1969 as the director of player development, then led the Cardinals to the World Series 3 separate times, winning the first one in 1982. He was the National League Manager of the Year in 1985, and the Cardinals retired as number 24. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Tyler from Wendy's here. The best part of Wendy's new Cinnabon Pull-Apart is every part. Unlike mornings, which have no good parts. Until now. Because with Wendy's new breakfast Cinnabon Pull-Apart, mornings finally don't completely suck. And now that mornings have warm cinnamon sugar rolled dough and ooey gooey frosting, are they the best part of every day? Probably not, but you get the idea. Get to Wendy's today and get the best part in every bite with the new Cinnabon Pull-Apart.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, Cinnabon is a registered trademark of Cinnabon Franchisor SPV LLC.
If you need bold banners to boost your business, but you're on a budget, think Staples. Posters, flyers, signs, and menus for less? Think Staples. Staples can print anything you need to move your business forward. Now at Staples, save $50 on your print purchase of $150 or more. Same-day service available on hundreds of items if you order by noon. And all backed by Staples' Print Perfect guarantee. So it's done right or it's printed again free. Staples, your local print and marketing expert.
WRMN has been serving Elgin and the Fox Valley for 75 years, featuring a combination of local news, information, and entertainment in the mornings, followed by the radio shopping show for 5 hours each weekday. The first shift with Marky B starts your morning at 6 a.m., and it's always fun when Larry Jones is a part of the show.
Maybe we need to get a radio intern in to help.
Maybe so.
Somebody that you won't have to pay and you can treat him tough.
I can haze them.
Can't haze. You'll get fired. Remember that guy from Northwestern?
Yeah.
Gone.
Did he really do it?
You don't have to really do it. If somebody says you did,
yeah,
good enough. Maybe I'm going to accuse you of hazing me. I don't have to prove it.
And then there'll be a lot of people that come out of the and say that I also hazed
I
him.
remember when Mark hazed me. I've been hazed.
Mark hazed me back in 2012.
2012. I remember in Memphis one time. He was really mean to me.
It's first shift fun and information in the morning, combined with the radio shopping show to save you money. And you get it right here on WRMN AM 1410, WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook, and WRMN1410.com.
The Radio Shopping Show is sponsored by WRMN and the businesses where the certificates mentioned on this program may be redeemed. Welcome to the Radio Shopping Show, the most amazing show on the radio. The Radio Shopping Show is a fun and unique way to save 40, 50, 60% or even more on travel destinations, family or fine dining, entertainment, auto services, plus thousands of other items. To participate on the Radio Shopping Show, simply call area code 847-931-1410. 931-1410. Questions about various merchandise and how to shop with us are welcome as well. Or go to our website, www.WRMN1410.com. Now, let's save money with the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, good afternoon, everybody listening in. This is the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. We're in the middle of the week. We're getting halfway through. We are already at the halfway mark here before we get into Friday. And then we get into the weekend. So that's something to look forward to. Hopefully everyone is having a good day so far, whether you are at work, maybe you're at home, maybe you're at a school event, or maybe, I don't know, you're out with friends, whatever the case may be. Wherever you might be, hopefully you are having a good day today. Current temperatures right now, as we are seeing with weather-wise, we're seeing here high of 61 degrees, so it's definitely not like how it was yesterday. So it's a little bit chillier out, but of course not really that chilly outside. Still pretty nice outside temperature-wise, because we're also getting a little bit of a breeze coming in through here too. We've got a high of 61 degrees, currently 60 degrees about right now. We see it pretty much being cloudy throughout the whole day today. That's kind of what we did see already here with that street view here. You can see it's a little bit more gray outside and cloudy, and it is also a little bit windy here too. So that's what we're seeing right now, cloudy throughout the whole day. Low of 44 as we get into tonight. Now for tomorrow on Thursday, we're seeing a high of 57, so it's supposed to drop a little bit here. We do see that rain there, chance of rain. And at the start of the day, it's going to be partly cloudy and then cloudy, chance of showers as we get to the 12 o'clock hour. Showers continuing on all the way through till Thursday night. We have a low of 40 degrees. As we head on into Friday, we're supposed to see a nice clearing. So partly cloudy and then clear as we get into the very early morning of Friday. Sunny, we get a high of 58 degrees and a low of 36. Pretty much mostly sunny throughout the whole day. That's going to be pretty nice. We get into Friday night, it's supposed to get to partly cloudy skies. Into Saturday, we have a high of 52 for the weekend, low of 33, partly cloudy throughout the day here. And that looks like that's pretty much where it's going to be throughout most of the morning on Saturday. When we get into the evening time, or really afternoon time here, we start to see the clouds start to kind of roll in through here. I almost was going to say tumble in, but clouds don't tumble. They roll through. They glide through, however you want to say it. So mostly cloudy here. We see a high of 52 for Saturday, low of 33. For Sunday, it's supposed to be mostly sunny as a forecast. We do see clear with periodic clouds in the Sunday morning, the early morning there with partly cloudy skies, and then it clears up into the afternoon time with it being pretty much sunny, and then we see clear skies as we get into Sunday night with a low of 36 degrees. Now, sneak peek for next week here, mostly sunny on Monday to start off next week. That's going to be nice, high of 64 degrees. That's a nice temperature. Mostly sunny there too. So we are going to be seeing a little bit of clouds, but pretty much mostly sunny throughout that day. Then we start to see the clouds come through here. And then into Tuesday, for next Tuesday, we do see the chance of showers coming in through here with a high of 59, low of 43 degrees. Showers throughout the whole day, partly cloudy into that night there. And then next Wednesday, we're going to be seeing partly cloudy throughout pretty much the whole day. High of 60 and a low of 40 degrees. So those are the temperatures, what we're going to be seeing here for the rest of this week and into even next week too. I always like to update you on that information. 847-931-1410. Let's go through some of the news articles here, kind of touch base on what's happening within the area news-wise to keep up to date. We've got Fox Valley Magazine posting some new updates here. There was a shooting in Naperville that resulted in school lockdowns, and one man was hospitalized. So let's see about this event here. A 22-year-old Naperville man is in the hospital with non-life-threatening gunshot wounds sustained in a shooting Tuesday in residential Naperville. According to Naperville police, at approximately 1:30 p.m., officers were dispatched to a residence at the 2500 block of Leach Drive for the report of a gunshot victim. Police and fire personnel arrived on scene and located a victim suffering from an apparent gunshot wound. The victim was transported to a local hospital with what is believed to be non-life-threatening injuries. After the shooting, the offenders reportedly fled on foot to an unknown direction. Several schools in the area were placed on lockdown and a shelter in place Napier notify alert was also sent to surrounding residents there too. So the Naperville Police Department currently has one juvenile person of interest in custody, and the investigation continues. The preliminary investigation indicates this was not a random act. So that's one of the news articles there. What's this here? This is in Geneva. Geneva's coffee and tea drinkers in mourning as iconic 318 Coffee House announces closing. Now, I have been there before. Maybe you have as well. You go up that winding path, which you can see in the picture here too. Oh, that was a cute little coffee shop. And I remember a lot of, especially a lot of younger people, millennials and Gen Zers, used to hang out in there too, quite often, especially during the summertime. It was packed. You had a lot of people in there. So it does look like they are closing. The Tri-Cities coffee and tea drinkers are in shock today as Geneva 3rd Street favorites 318 Coffee House announced that it will be closing its doors on April 28th. So if you do love their coffee shop there, and I do actually usually go there every time I go to Geneva, my brother and I, and we get coffee from there. So that's sad. We'll probably have to go before they close. Best of luck to the owners there, because that was always kind of a fun place to go to, and they had pretty good coffee. They had the nice little, actually quite large coffee station where you can, put your own creamers in and your sweeteners, plenty of seating, comfortable chairs to sit in. So it's kind of sad that they are closing. Its sister establishment down the street, Graham's Chocolates, will remain open. It was announced. The decision says here, quote, "The decision has not come easily. When we embarked on this journey back in 2005, we poured our hearts and souls into creating a warm and welcoming space where friends could gather, conversations could flourish, and memories could be made over steaming cups of coffee. Our vision."
In the mood for some great barbecue, but just don't have time in the middle of the.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Clear expectations, but you're not with them every minute. Your community members, friends and relatives, teachers and coaches, faith leaders, and other important adults in your kids' lives can be your eyes, ears, and a supportive influence when you're not around, reinforcing your messages with your kids and alerting you to warning signs of underage drinking or other substance use. So talk with your kids about these issues and involve the members of your community to help keep your kids safe, because when you talk, they hear you.
Clocking out? Drive home with the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil on WRMN 1410 AM every weekday from 3 to 6 p.m. I bring you the hottest deals in town, the most intriguing stories, and the tracks that take the edge off rush hour. Tune in on 1410 AM. Catch us on YouTube Live at WRMN Radio or stream through our app. I've got the wheel to steer your evening right. WRMN 1410 AM, your home of radio shopping and the soundtrack to your commute.
Rise and shine, Fox Valley listeners. It's time to kickstart your day with First Shift with Marky B on WRMN 1410 AM. From 6 to 9 a.m., join the chatter that gets you clued in with the latest buzz around town. Don't just sip on your coffee. Let Marky B brew your morning with the perfect mix of news, views, and moves. Dial us in or live stream at WRMN1410.com and make your mornings a whole lot brighter. WRMN 1410 AM. We're the voice of the Valley, and we're here to talk.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers. So we build specially adapted homes at Homes for Our Troops. And thanks to our donors and supporters, this life-changing gift of freedom is provided mortgage-free to these veterans. But we need you to join us too in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime. Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
To get in on all the savings, just pick up a phone and call 931-1410. Area code 847-931-1410. For information and a list of available products, go to www.WRMN1410.com. And now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
I don't know why that happened. For some reason, it just started randomly playing there, but we got a little extra break in there. So I was continuing on and talking about the story here, and I will continue on doing so here, that unfortunately, they've got a place at Geneva. The coffee place is closing, and I know that was a cool place to go to because they always had some great coffee drinks, and they say that they're sad that they're closing. For those of you who are in Geneva, of course, probably maybe know about this already or maybe don't, but not too bad. I mean, they've got other places there too where you can get coffee as well, so they do have other places. It's not like it's just that was the only place, but it was a pretty cool place to go to get some coffee. So that's one of the stories there. Let's see another one here. Oh, yeah, that was from yesterday. The Geneva firefighters rescue the woman who jumped into the Fox River. So those are what the news articles are as of right now posted onto foxvalleymagazine.com. If you want to check them out for yourself, that is foxvalleymagazine.com. That's the website to go to. We also have cbsnews.com. So this is CBS News. You can look at the news in Chicago, local news, weather, and more. Check out everything that's coming up there, too. Let's see this one. Lakemore man charged with burglarizing trailer in Libertyville. So this is one that was updated not too long ago here. A man was charged with allegedly breaking into a trailer inside a gated area in Libertyville Tuesday morning. Gregory A. Williams Jr., 40, of Lakemore, was charged with 2 counts of burglary and 1 count of possessing burglary tools. The Lake County Sheriff's Office said that around 2:05 a.m., 911 operators received a call from a property owner in the 19100 block of Route 137 who said while monitoring surveillance cameras, they saw 2 people in a gated area on the property where several trailers were located. Responding deputies quickly located one of the 2 men identified as Williams. It was further alleged that Williams and the other man were at the property to burglarize trailers and vehicles. Deputies found 1 trailer where the 2 forced entry to the door. Burglary tools were also located near the trailer in addition to a backpack containing a BB gun resembling a real firearm, too. It also says here the second man ran from the scene before deputies arrived. However, he has since been identified and the office said deputies are seeking an arrest warrant for him. Williams was arrested and taken to the Lake County Jail. Following his first court appearance, Williams was remanded to the Lake County jail pending a detention hearing scheduled for Thursday. That's for Thursday. And then they've got some other things here, too. Chicago City Council honors Lake Cook County Clerk Karen Yarbrough. Another one, man wanted for damaged property at CTA Red Line Grand Stop. And then there's an ad, place an ice cube on a burger. You can find that there, too. Oberweis Dairy to close North Aurora plant, lay off 127 workers amid bankruptcy filing. Oh, that's interesting. One of my childhood best friends, her grandma, their farm, those of you who are familiar with the Hampshire area might know the Conroe farm. My childhood best friend descends from the Conroe family. And my best friend, or one of my best friends, Charlie, also descends from the Angle family, who is also, they work in New Hampshire, and they're related somehow. So how funny is that? But anywho, oh, that's interesting. So the Oberweis Dairy plans to close its North Aurora plant. That's going to be starting June 11th after filing a chapter for chapter bankruptcy protection on Friday. It says there, too. I do like Oberweis. So this and more can be found on cbsnews.com. Again, that's cbsnews.com for more info. Of course, there's other ones that you can check out, WGN News and more, that you can also search for yourself if you'd like. 847-931-1410. So, of course, you are listening to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. I'm on Monday through Friday. That is from 12 to 3 in Redemption Center. In Redemption Center there, of course, at 16 Douglas. And then I'm also live on the airs here from 3 to 6. Not only am I on the AM dial, AM 1410, you can also listen to us through our app, which is available for download on Google Play and also on Apple, for Apple devices on the App Store. But you can also watch us live on YouTube. We are on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. Like I say, if you want to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell, you can always keep up to date with what's happening here on WRMN. And including in that, too, is Radio Shopping Show. We've got our top 10 list there. We've got our Wednesday, April 17th top 10 list. It's the top 10 and Beans Farm returns. So if you remember the Beans Farm Landscaping Supply, established in 1854, and they've been around, I think, in their actual location since the 90s. We have this $28 certificate for 1 cubic yard of Beans Blend hardwood mulch. The certificate is good for beans blend only. This bulk mulch, let me turn up my headphones here. There we go. This bulk mulch is farm-made and available for customer pickup only at the Beans Farm Landscape Supply, which is on Big Timber Road in Hampshire. Just talking a little bit about Hampshire there, too. So that's for Beans Farm. We do have that $28 certificate, and let's see when we go in our system here what that goes for today. So this is for the Beans Farm Landscape Supply. We've got it in stock here for $15. So it's going for $15 on the $28 value. That is a new product that we've got with that new sign there. Don't forget, every $10 that you spend, you can get yourself a bingo card. We have our game day coming up April 26th, and bingo beginning at 10 a.m. So we're going to be starting bingo early there on the April 26th day. So it's not coming up this Friday, but the next Friday after that. So that is definitely going to be set and ready to go and here before you know it, because it seems the days go by faster as time goes by, especially when the weather gets warmer out too. So we also do have a top 10 list. I do want to run through this here too. You can follow along with me on the YouTube side of things if you'd like, or listen in so you'll be able to see the top 10 list on our YouTube side physically on the screen. Or you can also visit it for yourself at WRMN1410.com. So we have here on the top 10 list number 1, which is the Heinz Brothers Greenhouse. This is for the miniature fairy garden class. That's a $20 value, and we have it today for $7. So that's going in at $7. That is on the $20 value because that miniature fairy garden class is coming up very soon. So if I look up mini fairy garden in our system here, we only have a couple left. This is going to be coming up here April 18th, so tomorrow. So that's tomorrow from 4 to 5 p.m. Now, of course, what you would have to do is you would have to come into Redemption Center tomorrow on Thursday from 12 to 3 in order to pick it up. The best thing to do, of course, is to do that much sooner than later, which would, again, be tomorrow, 12 to 3. Best time to come in probably is before 3 o'clock or, before probably 2, I would say, so that you can also contact them to let you know that you are using a certificate there, too. So we do have those on special today. Extra special discount. That's a $20 value that we've got for $7. So it's almost half off half here today for the Heinz Brothers Miniature Fairy Garden class. Again, that's coming up tomorrow, 4 to 5 at the Heinz Brothers Greenhouse. Number 2 on the top 10 list, we have Bolero. You can use it in Algonquin or Roselle. This is a $21 valued certificate. This is good for 3 games of bowling. So that's for 3 games of bowling there. And this one's going in at $8. So we have it for $8 on the $21 value today for them. And then you can get a max of 4 of those, of any of those locations per 30 days. So that's number 2 on the top 10 list. That's for Bolero. And again, that is for 3 games of bowling. It's 1 certificate per lane. Number 3 on the top 10 list, we have the Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake. This one is a $15 valued certificate. Now, this one normally goes for $8, but today we have it discounted further for $5. If you want to get it for $5 today, that sounds like a pretty good steal of a deal for the Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake. That certificate is a 1 per 60 days, expiring 90 days after the purchase. So that comes in at number 3 on the top 10 list. Number 4, we have the Rouse Center for the Arts for Always Olivia. This is a $90 value going for $30. So again, this is for Always Olivia at the Rouse Center. This is going to be coming up Saturday, May 11th at 7 p.m. So that's, again, Saturday, May 11th at 7 p.m. And if you want to go there early to ensure that you get a spot, or, of course, just to prepare yourself so that you'll be able to get into the theater, the doors open as early as 6. So that's an hour before the show starts. And that's usually how they do it for all the shows there, too. So it's a lovely show that incorporates 5 decades of Olivia's music, dialogue about Newton-John's history, humor, audience participation, costume changes, and some beautiful video projection with some beautiful, stimulating visuals. So if you want to check it out, it's a $90 pair that we have as an extra special discount today right now for $30 on the $90 value. That's number 4 on the top 10 list. Number 5, we have the Italian Pizza Kitchen of Roselle. It's a $20 valued certificate that we have for $7. Now, this one normally goes in at $12, but we are taking that extra $5 off the already marked down price, which, of course, you can't beat that, especially for Italian Pizza Kitchen. Grab it while you can. That's a 1 per 30 days on those, and they expire 90 days after the purchase. So, again, that's for the Italian Pizza Kitchen. That's number 5. Number 6 on the top 10 list, we have the Honest One Auto Care, which is located at 660 North LaFox Street in South Elgin. This is a $30 general certificate that you can use for any automotive service work, including oil changes. That also does include full synthetic oil changes, too. This one normally is offered in at $15, which is already still a great low price. We're bringing it all the way down to $10 today on the $30 value. So this is supposed to help in assisting the cost of whatever service that is eligible with the certificate that you plan on using it for. And the fact is that you also save an extra $20 if you purchase a certificate. And I say this always here too. Any of these certificates, even if they're in at regular discounted rate, you're saving money and living large for less. So that's number 6 on the top 10 list. Number 7, we have the Restore Habitat for Humanity. This is located right outside downtown Elgin. And this is a $20 valued certificate. And like with Italian Pizza Kitchen, it's going for $7. This one's normally $10. Also still in at a great discount. We've got it in at $7 today on the $20 value. Restore is a 1 per 60 days. And it's good towards their products in the store. Keep in mind taxes are extra when using the certificate. We've also got number 8, which is the, Honest One Auto Care is in twice. So let's see here. Number 6 is the Honest One. Number 8's Honest One here. All right, so let me see if I can switch this up a bit, do a little switcheroo. What should I do here? This is an Are You Listening deal that will also apply here for the rest of the show. Let's see what we can do here today. So number 8 is the same as number 6. So what we're going to do, let's check out one here too. I'll do the China House. So let's switch out number 8, Honest One Auto Care, because it's already number 6. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make number 8. I'm going to do it as the China House. And I'm going to make it for just $3. So I'll do the China House for $3 on the $10 value. So replace number 8 because it already is number 6. And I'll do it as China House for $3. That'll be an extra special deal that I'll replaces number 8 on the top 10 list today. I'll do China House in at $3 today if you want to give it a try. Or if it's a favorite of yours and you do qualify for it, then you can pick it up today for $3. So that'll be number 8 on the top 10 list. Number 6 is Honest One. I know it says number 8 is also Honest One, but I'll do number 8 as China House. And I'll do that one in, again, at $3 today until 6 o'clock. Number 9, we have the Zanies Comedy Nightclub of Rosemont. This one is a $60 pair that we've got today for $10. I already had a customer come in person and get a pair for herself. She said it was a really great deal, and she's right. It is a very great deal. So we've got that in at $10. That is on the $60 value. That's number 9 on the top 10 list. And then number 10, we have Veter Coffee. Wonderful coffee and great treats to enjoy by yourself or with someone. Or a group of people, too. There are a lot of people that hang out there, especially I see a lot of college students, and I think even maybe some high school students there, too, hang out. They study there, they chat, they have their coffee, and it's definitely a hangout place for sure. So if you've never been there before, I highly recommend it. It's right here in downtown Elgin at 51 South Grove. This is it's an $8 value. So it's an $8 valued certificate down to $3 on those today. You can get up to 2 per 30 days for the Veter Coffee Company. So again, that is our top 10 list today. If you want to give me a call, 847-931-1410. Again, I am mentioning here number 6 and number 8 are the same, so I'm making number 8 going to be the China House, and I'll do that in at $3 today for the China House if you want to do that. Take advantage of that deal. So pretty good. 847-931-1410. That's the number to dial. So we've got that going on here too. So, of course, I did go through the weather. I went through the daily deal here, too. I also went through the news. I also do want to let you know that not only do we take radio shopping show calls during this hour, or actually during the whole drive time deal with Matt McNeil show, we also do take Tradio announcements here. So if you would like to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area, you can also invest your time in that and do that, too. Of course, you can also call in for testimonials if you recently went to a good place, whether here on Shop Show or not. Just let us know. You can comment it in on the YouTube side of things, or also call in and let us know what your experience was, too, within the Fox River Valley. Or you can also, of course, promote your business if you'd like. We do have, of course, the Racks in Redemption Center during hours of operation where you can stop on by. You can give us, your business card, or maybe you want to put up a flyer or a bulletin. We've got a bulletin board up there, too, in Redemption Center, so feel free to do that. Or you can also call in and let us know what's happening within the area, which kind of, I guess, lumps in with the Tradio segment there, too. So there you go. Again, for hours of operation, we are in Redemption Center. That's Monday through Friday from 12 to 3, and then on the air here from 3 until 6 o'clock for more Radio Shopping Show, too. And technically, Radio Shopping Show is 24 hours because we also do have our online end of things where you can shop online. Our online store never shuts down. 847-931-1410. I do want to run through the in-demand items and popular items to let you know what we still have left in stock from Restock Friday. If there are any items that you missed out of during this start of the week here or midweek, which we are in midweek now, don't fret because we've got our Restock Day coming up on Friday, which I know is it's coming up a couple days from now already. And again, don't forget to get your bingo cards with every $10 that you spend. So starting off here, we have the Larsa's Kitchen. This is Larsa's. This is a $10 certificate for 6. We do have this in stock today. We've got the Tommy's Red Hots, Crystal Lake Route 14, and Lake in the Hills. Those ones are available today. We've got those in. Those are in at 6 on the $10 value, except for McHenry and Woodstock. Those are $4.50. We've got here the Village Pizza of Elgin. This one is a $10 certificate that is going in at $6 today. We also do have Garibaldi's. We have some of these left in stock going in at $8. That is on the $18 value, and you can use that for their 14-inch cheese pizza there too if you'd like. We have here in our sit-down category, we've got the Blue Box. Blue Box Cafe right here in downtown Elgin. A couple of these are left in stock. This one is a $10 certificate for 6. They're at 176 East Chicago Street right here in downtown Elgin. Next, of course, we have the wonderful Culver's of Elgin on the west side of Elgin side there. Caramel Pecan is their flavor of the day today. That is delicious. Looks beautiful. So if you want to give it a try, they're open now until 10 o'clock. So that is for Culver's of Elgin, $10 certificate for 6. We've got that one in stock today. We also have the Golden Corral of Bloomingdale. This one is a $15 valued certificate that we have for $9 today. We've got the Italian Pizza Kitchen, and again, this one is featured on our top 10 list today for just $7. We still have some left for JoJo's Diner of Schaumburg. That one's going in at $15. That's on the $25 value. We have the Paul's Family Restaurant of Elgin, $10 certificate for $6. We have the Ray's Family Restaurant, which is almost sold out. I will let you know Ray's is a one and done. This one's going in at $6 on the 10. We've got the Red Ox of Hampshire, which is going in at $12 on the 20 value. Triple Berry Cafe we've got on extra special discount today for $5. That is on the $15 value. We've got here, of course, the Mockingbird Bar and Garden of East Dundee. This is also still in stock today. This one is going in at $12 on the 20 value. We also have here the Sweet Basil Cafe of Algonquin. That one is a $10 certificate that we have for $6. We've got the Honest One Auto Care, which is on a special today. That's going in at $10. We've got Churros and Chocolate, which is going in at $6 on the 10. And then we also do have Country Donuts, which is going in at $7.50 for the box of dozen donuts. For popular items, we have the Kids Meal and Custard Treat, $2 on those each. We've got here the Nicks of Elgin and Nicks of Crystal Lake, which are also in at $2 each. We also have here, too, again, that China House, which I'm going to be doing here for $3 today. We've got here the Galati's Hideaway. We have La Flor Taco Grill, Seven Dwarfs, Spotted Fox Ale House, Stockholms of Geneva, the Viator Coffee in at $3. We've got Village Inn of Huntley, the Gilbert's Fish Fry, Mott's Lounge, and then we also do have another one, which is McDonald's, Bear Family McDonald's. 847-931-1410. Got a caller on hold here, so let's take it right to the phone lines. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Yes. Hi, Matt. 104-898.
804-898. Yes, Karen, hello. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. Could you tell me if I'm eligible for the Triple Berry?
Let's see, for Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake. You sure are eligible. I can put that in your bin today for $5.
I would love that. That's all for the moment. I'll call back if I can think of something else.
All right.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
Hold, please.
You got it.
Thank you.
All righty. Bye-bye now. 847-931-1410. Karen got herself a Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake. I do remember here, I do check those histories there too. Not to fret, of course, if you don't qualify for it. It means you already did get a goodie there. But yes, of course, a lot of places here on Shop Show, some of them are 1 per 30, some are 1 per 60, some are 1 per 90. Some of them are, there's no limit on them as well too. So it just kind of depends there too. And I do always try to remind you about that too in case you are interested. And again, of course too, you can even give me a call too if you're not quite sure whether if you qualify for something or whether or not it might be a 1 per 30 or 60 days or how many you can get. Sometimes it's up to 2 per 30 days. Like the Tommy's Red Hots, up to 4 of any location per 30 days. So you can always ask about that too. 847-931-1410. So those are the in-demand items and also the popular items. Next, what I'm going to do here, of course, is I do want to go through those Tradio calls, let you know who has recently called in within the past 2 weeks here. I do want to mention those Tradio callers here, give them recognition. Again, during Tradio here, that lasts now till 6, you can even call in to Redemption Center 12 to 3. So Tradio, you can also call in and give your Tradio announcement that way too. I'll write it down, I'll transfer it to the system here, and I'll be able to read it off. So you can absolutely do that as well. If you don't want to go on air, you can walk in person to Redemption Center Monday through Friday from 12 to 3, and you can give me your Tradio announcement there in person or also through the phone lines. Or you can also do it, of course, on air here too. So taking a look, we have a couple Tradio callers from yesterday. I think we've had, it looks like 3 Tradio callers from yesterday. So that's good. We're starting to add to the list. And I know that springtime is here. And of course, we're getting closer to the garage sale season too. So let us know about that. We have a Tradio caller here. She has a Dodge Intrepid. Dodge Intrepid. It's a 2002. It's got 115,000 miles on it. She's asking $2,000 or best offer on the vehicle. It needs new brakes, so you would have to install new brakes for it to actually function properly, of course, to go on the roads. If anyone's interested, you can feel free to give her a call. That is 847-359-3202. Again, that's 847-359-3202. Another Tradio caller here lives out in Huntley. She has been working on some estates, and she does have a couple of boxes of jewelry. Some of them are gold. She's looking for someone to buy them in bulk, especially someone out there maybe who is a dealer or maybe owns an antique or resale or vintage shop can definitely use these to resell. She's located out in Huntley. She wants to meet in person. If anyone is interested, you can feel free to give her a call for more information on that. That is 847-271-8219. Again, that's 847-271-8219 is the number to dial. Another Tradio caller here is looking for a lawnmower. It's the season here, so if anyone's got an extra, feel free to give her a call, 224-281-9133. Again, that's 224-281-9133. Another Tradio caller here, Westside Fred, calling in looking for a microwave. And he's also, of course, looking for musicians for his band. If anyone's interested in either or maybe even both, feel free to give him a call. He can be reached at 630-677-4794. Again, that's 630-677-4794 is the number to dial. Another Tradio caller here has, this is Jeff calling in, so he was a partner business of ours here on Radio Shopping Show. He is moving, and he's hoping to maybe move his business with him. Best of luck to him, of course. But if you do have a Shop Show certificate, there is a deadline to use it about, I would say, 3 months or now from now. So I would say probably by, the best time, I would say probably by June. I would say just to, ensure that there. So I would say by June. Deadline would be June. I know he said 3 months, so it would be like July, but just to be safe there. You can call him for more information on that. He also does have some free canning jars and large glass bottles. If you are interested, that is 630-365-9488. Again, that's 630-365-9488. Another Tradio caller here has some miscellaneous stuff for sale, including a surround sound system. Brand new, great for a present. Or maybe if you just need it for yourself too. A lot of new stuff also included there too. If anyone's interested, feel free to give him a call for more information on any of those items he's looking to sell. That number is 630-940-8660. Again, that's 630-940-8660. Another Tradio caller here. Joyce has those Barbies for sale, the 3 Christmas Barbies still in the boxes. 5 other ones, which include our Native American collections. $100 for all of them. The number to dial there is 331-588-0423. Again, that's 331-588-0423. Anne-Marie has those Vera Bradley purses, brand new. $25 a piece on those. She's got 2 of those ones for the Vera Bradley purses. She also has a Dooney Burke purse for $50 or best offer. The number to dial there, and she can send you pictures too, is 630-666-3792. Again, that's 630-666-3792. is the number to dial. We're going to take another quick time out here, and then, of course, when I come back, we'll talk about some of the libraries and what's happening there, too, within the area, so stay tuned for that.
Discover the authentic taste of Italy at Mazziano's Pizza and Pastaria at Route 20 in Nestler in Elgin. There is one true fact of everyday life that never dulls: the simple pleasure of eating great Italian food. At Mazziano's, they'll make sure your dinner or lunch will be the best part of your day. Whether you have a taste for pizza or any of Mazziano's homemade Italian recipes, like ravioli or lasagna, they can also cater your party. Enjoy it any way you like: delivery, carry out, or dine in. Visit Mazzianos.com.
For many years, Italian Pizza Kitchen in Roselle has been serving quality and excellence. Italian Pizza Kitchen is family-owned with experience in preparing authentic Italian cuisine with the freshest, highest quality ingredients since the 50s. Your food is always prepared fresh with the same traditions, recipes, and standards that they've perfected over the years. Italian Pizza Kitchen has a passion for great cuisine and customer service. Visit ItalianPizzaKitchen.com. Here at WRMN Radio, we try to connect with the community and discuss important issues, like our current mental health crisis. Here's Lori Baker, President and CEO of AID.
I think most people, when they see young children thinking about suicide at the ages of 5 and 6 and 7, I mean, that's shocking to me that children even know that they want to harm themselves somehow. I know it's difficult. I definitely feel the pinch. We all feel the pinch at the gas pump, at the grocery store, right, in our rents, but I think most people could handle 27 cents a day to help kids and seniors and people experiencing homelessness.
Discussions like this take place on the first shift, weekday mornings from 6 to 10, right here on WRMN AM 1410 and WRMN 1410 Radio on Facebook.
Keeping your car's coolant system in good shape with a regular flush is really important. Let the experts at Meineke Car Care Center at 376 Sundown Road in South Elgin remove your old coolant, preventing chemical buildups in your engine. Then they'll fill your entire system with new coolant to help your engine run smoothly and prevent rust and corrosion, increasing your engine's lifespan. To schedule your appointment, call 847-888-9644.
By love of food and wellness, Mockingbird Bar and Garden of East Dundee encourages you to eat seasonal and clean while still indulging a bit. Whether food is served fresh or wood-fired, nothing is overcomplicated. Mockingbird Bar and Garden promises to give your palate something delicious and new and aspires to be a hive of buzz and activity. Start your weekend with an espresso or complement dinner with wine, specialty cocktails, or craft beer. Visit mockingbirdbarandgarden.com today.
We asked seniors how to prevent Medicare scams.
My best advice, if you get a phone call, do not talk to the person. These people are well trained. Don't talk to them.
They don't know me. They're just trying to scam me.
Don't be fooled. Hang up. Just hang up.
Never give out your Medicare number.
They're going to get your number to put in a false claim.
If I get a call from someone, I don't pick up the phone. And should I pick up the phone and they ask for information, then I hang up.
How do you detect Medicare fraud?
Just like I check my credit card statements, I check my Medicare statements monthly.
Scammers can get a hold of your number, order medical devices through your account, and you're not even going to know about it if you don't look at your statement.
Check your statement every month.
If you get your statement and you see something that you know you did not have done, you report it.
Call your Senior Medicare Patrol.
To report Medicare fraud, call the Senior Medicare Patrol at 800-699-9043.
A few rules to remember when you shop with us. Make sure you read and follow the limitations of each certificate. Use it before the expiration date, and when appropriate, tipping is required. Now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. You might maybe, if you're watching on YouTube now, get a little glimpse of sonar in the back there, in the back room with our window. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So, of course, this is the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. So not only do we take, of course, Radio Shopping Show calls during this time, now till 6, we also do take Tradio if you want to promote your business, if you want to give a testimonial, if you want to let us know what's happening in the area. Feel free to do so by giving me a dial here. 847-931-1410 is the number to call in. Again, we've got our top 10 list today. Number 8, which is the same as number 6. I'm going to do Honest One, $30 general certificate for 10. I know the second one is the same for 11. Cross off that, and I'm going to list it as the China House of DeKalb. And I'm going to be doing that one in... Oh, no, my camera's moved over even further. I moved it over. Okay, there we go. All right, I got it now. But that one I'm going to be doing for $3. So I'll be doing that for $3 there. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So let's take a look at some upcoming events with Fox River Valley Libraries. These are the libraries that happen to be within the area of the Fox River Valley, including, of course, the Fox River Valley Libraries, which include the Randall Oaks Library and the Dundee Library, the public library here too. You can always find lots of fun events to consider taking part in, whether it's something educational or also fun. They've got different book clubs to enjoy. They've got a book club at the Adult Activities Center. That's coming up May 1st. It's off-site, so that's going to be an off-site one that they have. You can join the book club meeting at the Dundee Park District Adult Activity Center. This month, we will be discussing Remarkably Bright Creatures by Shelby Van Pelt. So that's going to be coming up there too. That's May 1st. And that is going to be at 665 Barrington Avenue in Carpentersville. That's where it's going to be located. So that's one of them there, too. They also do offer quite a few options, days when it comes to bilingual story time. So you can also invest in that, too, if you'd like. You can read stories, sing and have fun in English and Spanish. All ages, but best 2 to 6, it says there, too. They've got a drumming open jam that's coming up 4 p.m. to 5 on May 1st. That's on a Wednesday. If you want to try something new or want to give your neighbors a break, come hit the drums at the library. They're going to be offering open jam sessions from 4 to 5 p.m. on the following dates. Sometimes you just want to drum out to some tunes. And like they see here, if you want to give your neighbors a break, you can also do that, too, by heading on to the library. You never think of that, making loud music at the library. Kind of ironic, but they are offering that there, too. So that's coming up May 1st. Limited spots available. That sounds like a lot of fun to consider trying it out. I've mentioned this before, Homeschool Studio. This is great for kids who are homeschooled. You can join them for a student-led activity, which includes an exploration of artistic mediums within their Imaginarium. Challenge your skills within their STEM collaboratory and introduce Tinker Technologies within Maker Den with assistance from their marketplace specialist, Erica. That's going to be coming up at the Dundee Library Craft Room. There are 4 seats remaining. It's for grades 4 to 6. So grades 4 to 6. It's under the STEM/Maker under program type. So if you want to try that out, that's coming up May 7th. So that sounds like a lot of fun. Again, that's May 7th. That's 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. They've got that coming up there in May. They've got Sew a Felt Mushroom, May 8th. There's 1 seat remaining. Look at these cuties. They're cute. The little plushies there. Registration will close on May 8th for this. It's ages 12 and above. That's really cute. You could do that for something fun. So this and more, of course, lots of fun activities to do. This is under the Fox River Valley Library's website. Of course, that's just the events side of things, the events catalog. You can also check out the main website end of information there too. They are hiring part-time for maintenance assistants and driver. If you are interested in that, you can click on the link. And the application start date was Monday. And they're offering $17 per hour. Part-time, 16 hours a week, including daytime, evening, and weekend shifts, too. So if you want to, participate in that, you can also do that, too. You can also find them on Facebook at Fox River Valley Public Library District. If you want to check out there, too. They've got mini golf. This is coming up this Saturday, April 20th. That's from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. That's a fun activity to do for the weekend here. Get some golfing out there, too. And they have their little joke there. Why did the golfer carry extra socks? In case he got a hole-in-one. So that's going to be coming up, mini golf, Saturday, April 20th, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Sounds like a good time. That's on their Facebook page that they posted that. You can also check out their calendar for dates and times when it comes to their story times. I've talked about that. They do offer bilingual story time there, too. Quite a bit of times that they do offer that within the season also. You can also check out Gail Borden Public Library. They offer lots of different events, wide selection there. They have their calendar for April, which of course is all set and ready to go. You can check out all the events that are featured on there too. So for tomorrow, let's see, for tomorrow on the 18th, let's see what they've got. They've got something for adults, older adults' interest here under computers and technology, known as Device Advice. This is from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Raquel branch. So if you are interested in checking this out, you can get help with common tech issues like Microsoft Office, using a tablet, hotspots, syncing email with your phone, downloading content, and more. You can drop in for personalized assistance at the library. So that's pretty nice there too. They've got that. They've got different other things. They've got story times there. You can do, let's see what else they've got here. The Elgin Genealogical Society, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. in the main library. It's their semi-monthly meeting. So that's also a lot of fun to do if you want to be a part of that. That's Gail Borden Public Library. I also want to give recognition to their license plate sticker renewal services. I think they do a phenomenal job when it comes to doing it. From my own personal experience, they do it pretty quickly. They do it pretty quickly here too. So I definitely recommend checking out their service there. They offer their Illinois license plate sticker renewal service. Then the Illinois residents will be able to renew their license plate stickers and leave the sticker the same day. And they do it pretty quickly too. So it's really, really good. And of course, you can also find out more information also on their Facebook page too. 847-931-1410. So this wraps it up here for the first hour, just the first hour of the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. Of course, when I come back, we will discuss more deals and savings. I will also touch base on a National Day calendar event. We've got 2 events here, and I'm going to be tying one of them in with a special Shop Show deal, and another one which I'll be touching on and talking a little bit more in detail on a specific event, or really a timeline of events that have changed American history too. So I want to talk about that, and I'm excited because I've got family ancestors who are also a part of it as well. So keep listening, and we'll be back with more of the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil in just a bit. So don't go anywhere. I won't. Stay tuned. We'll be back in just a bit.
The lightest, fluffiest pancakes are calling your name at JoJo's Diner, 1935 West Gulf Road in Schaumburg. JoJo's has a huge breakfast menu featuring skillets, eggs Benedict, and so much more. Don't stop at breakfast. JoJo's also offers great burgers, sandwiches, and shakes. And for mouth-watering prime rib, try JoJo's for dinner. They have such a versatile menu. JoJo's Diner is family-owned and operated, and it's one of Schaumburg's best-kept secrets. Visit jojosdiner.com today.
There's a hidden gem in Elgin's South End. It harkens back to the days when going to a diner with family and friends was where everybody gathered for a delicious breakfast or lunch. Ray's Family Restaurant at 801 St. Charles Street in Elgin is a diner that you'll love with tasty food. The atmosphere and the staff are friendly and fast. They're open until 3 p.m. daily. You can never go wrong with Ray's. Visit raysfamilyrestaurant.com. That's raysfamilyrestaurant.com.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 4 o'clock.
For WRMN 1410, I'm Ben Boquist. Target's been hit with a class action lawsuit claiming it violated Illinois' biometric privacy law. The law was the basis for several recent big settlements in Illinois, including against Facebook, Google, TikTok, and Snapchat. A class action lawsuit has been filed against Target, accusing the Minnesota-based retailer of violating the Illinois Biometric Information Privacy Act, a law meant to prevent companies in Illinois from collecting biometric data like facial recognition from consumers without written consent. The lawsuit, filed March 11th in Cook County, alleges Target's surveillance systems surreptitiously collected biometric data on customers without them knowing. BIPA, passed in 2008, says companies in Illinois are not allowed to collect, store, or give out biometric data. Meanwhile, Twitter's AI-powered trending tab mistakes the phrase bricks, associated with Klay Thompson's poor game, as vandalism accusations. When Klay Thompson started 0 for 10 playing against the Sacramento Kings, Twitter users filled the sites with jokes about bricks. Apparently, this confused X's new AI-powered trending tab, which takes tweets from trending topics and tries to summarize them. It assumed the jabs about Thompson throwing bricks were literal, keying a headline as, quote, Klay Thompson accused in bizarre brick vandalism spree. In quoting this fake AI-generated article, it said, in a bizarre turn of events, NBA star Klay Thompson has been accused of vandalizing multiple houses with bricks in Sacramento. The mistaken summary went on to claim, quote, the authorities are investigating the claims after several individuals reported their houses being damaged, with windows shattered by bricks. The story highlights the ever-changing world of artificial intelligence and the need for human intervention. For WRMN 1410, I'm Ben Boquist.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. No matter the time of the day, WRMN 1410 AM is your platform to voice your views, share your stories, and connect with the Valley like never before. We're more than just radio. We're a community conversation that's always live, always local, and always looking for your input. Want to chime in on the drive time deal with Matt McNeil? Got a hot tip for first shift with Marky B? Or maybe you've got a question for a one-on-one with Leah. Now's the time to make your voice heard by calling Studio 14 at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. You can join in the dialogue from wherever you are by commenting on our YouTube live streams at WRMN Radio. Hit the subscribe button to get notified when we go live and bring your comments to the table. It's easy, it's fun, and hey, it's what neighbors do. We talk, we listen, we engage. You're not just the audience, you're part of the show. Call in, comment, and let's make radio interactive. WRMN 1410 AM, where your words are part of our wavelength.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The Royals and White Sox were postponed in Chicago on Tuesday. They'll make it up today as part of a straight doubleheader. The Royals beat the Sox 2-0 in the series opener on Monday night. The Sox are just 2-14 on the season. Kansas City 11-6. In 10 innings, the Diamondbacks beat the Cubs 12-11 in Phoenix. Ketel Marte hit a tying solo homer with 2 outs in the ninth. Randall Grichuk won it with a pinch hit RBI double in the 10th. The team split the first 2 games of the series. Both went to extra innings. The finale is today. Hall of Fame baseball manager Whitey Herzog has passed away at the age of 92. He won a World Series with the Mets in 1969 as the director of player development, then led the Cardinals to the World Series 3 separate times, winning the first one in 1982. He was the National League Manager of the Year in 1985, and the Cardinals retired as number 24. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Tyler from Wendy's here. The best part of Wendy's new Cinnabon Pull-Apart is every part. Unlike mornings, which have no good parts. Until now. Because with Wendy's new breakfast Cinnabon Pull-Apart, mornings finally don't completely suck. And now that mornings have warm cinnamon sugar rolled dough and ooey gooey frosting, are they the best part of every day? Probably not, but you get the idea. Get to Wendy's today and get the best part in every bite with the new Cinnabon Pull-Apart.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, Cinnabon is a registered trademark of Cinnabon Franchisor SPV LLC.
If you need bold banners to boost your business, but you're on a budget, think Staples. Posters, flyers, signs, and menus for less? Think Staples. Staples can print anything you need to move your business forward. Now at Staples, save $50 on your print purchase of $150 or more. Same-day service available on hundreds of items if you order by noon. And all backed by Staples' Print Perfect guarantee. So it's done right or it's printed again free. Staples.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 AM is here for you. The faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 AM, your daily companion, your constant conversation.
Good wine and food bring people together. Vine and Plate Wine Bar and Provisions serves globally inspired plates and wines from around the world, bringing people together and creating moments that focus on what life is all about. Vine and Plate offers shared plates, flatbreads, sandwiches, and salads. You can choose wines from everywhere, and there's an extensive whiskey list too. Ingredients matter, quality matters, every detail matters. Visit thevineandplate.com today.
The Radio Shopping Show is sponsored by WRMN and the businesses where the certificates mentioned on this program may be redeemed. Welcome to the Radio Shopping Show, the most amazing show on the radio. The Radio Shopping Show is a fun and unique way to save 40, 50, 60% or even more on travel destinations, family or fine dining, entertainment, auto services, plus thousands of other items. To participate on the Radio Shopping Show, simply call area code 847-931-1410. 931-1410. Questions about various merchandise and how to shop with us are welcome as well. Or go to our website, www.WRMN1410.com. Now, let's save money with the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. I'm broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We are in the second hour. We've got, of course, 3 hours full in total. So we're in the second hour right now. I'm on here until 6 o'clock. It is currently now 4:07. 847-931-1410 is the number to dial. You can call in for Radio Shopping Show. You can call in for Tradio if you want to promote your business. If you want to, of course, also give a testimonial. Did I already say that? Promote your testimonial, promote your business. Also letting us know what's happening within the area as well. You are free to do that by giving me a call here at 847-931-1410. That's the number to dial. Of course, we're live on the airwaves, AM 1410. Don't forget, of course, we are also live on YouTube. We are on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. You can hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell if you do want to keep up to date with what's happening here on WRMN with those live streams. 847-931-1410, again, is that number to dial. So we've got a caller on hold, so let's take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hello. Key tag 132848.
All right, Pat. Hello. What can I get started for you today?
Do you have a Restore?
For the Restore Habitat for Humanity, we do. Let me bring them up here. So you are good on the Restore. Let me get my sheet here again. For the Restore Habitat for Humanity, that one. What happened to my sheet? It's gone. Oh, no. All right, hang on a second here. So that Restore is normally 10. So that's going in at 7. Yes, 7. So I can do that for $7 for you today.
Okay, I'll have one of those. And how much are those Scott Animal Pet exhibit?
Yeah, the Scott Smith's, there it is. Scott Smith's All Animal Expo. That one is an $8 one-day admission for 4.
Okay, I'll call back on that because I don't know how many.
Okay.
So just keep that one, and I'll charge in, and I'll pick it up.
All right, charge and hold. You got it. Thanks for calling in today.
Okay, thanks.
All right, bye-bye now. 847-931-1410. We've got that Restore in at $7. That is on our top 10 list today. I do want to go through that again here for anyone just tuning in right now, or maybe also need a little reminder there too. We've got our top 10 list, which you can view up on our website, WRMN1410.com. That's the place to check it out. We've got here Heinz Brothers for the Miniature Fairy Garden class coming up tomorrow from 4 to 5 p.m. So it's very time sensitive. You would have to pick them up in Redemption Center tomorrow during the 12 to 3 o'clock hour, which I'll be in there, of course. $20 value for 7. We've got that in at a further discount today. We have a couple of those still left in stock for the Mini Fairy Garden class. Number 2 on the top 10 list is Bolero for 3 games of bowling is what you can use with this magnificent certificate. You can use it in Algonquin or Roselle. This one is a $21 value for 8. So we've got it for $8 today. Number 3 is the Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake, $15 valued certificate that is normally offered in at $8. We have it discounted further to 5. We've got it for $5 on that $15 value. Number 4 on the top 10 list, we've got the Rouse Center for the Arts for Always Olivia. That is a $90 pair. We have it today for $30. That's on the $90 value. RouseCenter.org is the website to view more info about them and learn a little bit more about them too. We've got number 5, which is the Italian Pizza Kitchen of Roselle, $20 valued certificate for $7 $5 today. That does save you a good amount of money. $13 is what you save there with the Italian Pizza Kitchen certificate today. Number 6 is Honest One Auto Care of South Elgin. That is the $30 general certificate we have as an extra special discount today for $10 if you want to give them a try. Number 7 is Restore Habitat for Humanity, which Pat here just recently got, as well as some previous other callers as well, and also people in Redemption Center today. That was the popular one that people got, was the Restore. Of course, it's in at $7 today on a $20 value, so of course you want that one. That's a good one. Number 8 is, it says here, Honest One, which is listed as number 6, so I am replacing number 8 and putting in China House of DeKalb for their buffet. That one's going to go in at $3 today, so I'm going to be doing the China House in at $3 on the $10 value. If you want to give them a try, or if they're a favorite of yours, feel free to give me a call for that. That's going to be going on until 6 o'clock. Number 9 is the Zany's Comedy Nightclub of Rosemont. $60 pair, valid for any day of the week, excluding any of those special events. How you would be able to see whether they are special events or not, it's very easy. You would just go to their website at rosemont.zanys.com, take a look and scroll down, and anything that is listed under special event is not valid with the pair of tickets. It's pretty easy to see there what is listed under special event and what is not. So that's how you'll be able to figure that out on what you'll be able to use with the tickets there. So that's number 9. And the number 10, we have the Theater Coffee right here in downtown Elgin. $8 valued certificate, good for anything off their menu. Known for their coffees and also their delicious styles of teas. And you can also get their bakery items there too for $3 on the $8 value for that certificate today. We also do have the Beans Farm Landscape Supply. This is the $28 certificate for $15 today. This is for 1 cubic yard of Beans Blend hardwood mulch. This certificate is good for the Beans Blend only. This bulk mulch is farm made and available for customer pickup only just for the customer pickup. So it's important that you do have means of transportation for the cubic yard of the hardwood mulch so that you can transport it. And it's at the Beans Farm Landscape Supply at 46W640 Big Timber Road in Hampshire. Don't forget, with our game day coming up, we've got here our bingo cards with every $10 that you spend. Game day is April 26th, so we've got it coming up around the corner here. Bingo beginning at 10 a.m. We also do, of course, feature our restock show, which I'll be hosting on that Friday. And then, of course, we also do have bidding for bargains from 4 until 6 o'clock. So lots of fun things coming up here to look forward to. 847-931-1410. Again, you can call for Tradio. You can call for Radio Shopping Show. You can check us out on YouTube. You can shop online with us if you'd like to there too. You can give a testimonial, promote your business, or let us know what's happening within the area. 847-931-1410. Now, taking a dive into National Day calendar. We have a couple national days today, and I actually did mention them yesterday as a little sneak peek. One of them, which we have here, is National Banana Day. So, we've got a little extra special deal that I'm going to be doing. It's the third Wednesday in April. You can take a bite of the fruit that also makes an excellent prop for jokes on National Banana Day. And this is, again, for bananas, National Banana Day. The day focuses on the nutrition of the fruit as well as the way comedians have used the banana in its acts. This low-fat, low-calorie snack offers a boost of fiber, potassium, and vitamins, with B6 and C leading the way. It also provides a healthy gram of protein, too. Add a banana to your morning cereal or grab one to go with your granola. They also add so much delicious flavor to baked goods. I love banana bread and banana muffins. And actually, ironically here too, my brother had a banana Pop-Tart today and he let me try some, and I thought that was also pretty good there too. Many bakers know that when the bananas turn brown, to toss them in the freezer for baking muffins and breads later. So before I take it to the phone lines here, I do want to, of course, promote a little special deal in honor of National Banana Day. It's going to be called the Go Bananas Pack. This is a package deal that you get to kind of mix and match here. So what this is with the Go Bananas Pack is it includes Adrenaline Monkey, bananas, Go Bananas, And that is $5 off. Why I'm saying that is as a choice there is because there's two options for the Adrenaline Monkey. That's either the $30, so there's the $35 holiday and weekend, and then there's the $30 weekday certificate. So I'm going to be taking an extra $5 off the already marked down price for either or of those of your choice today. Plus, also with this too, Sticky Fingers Kitchen is going to go in at $4. So this is the Go Bananas pack. This is happening now until 5 o'clock. And feel free to give me a call if you like that Go Bananas pack. Actually, really, it's more of a Go Bananas deal. So you can do Adrenaline Monkey off at 5 and or, I'll also write this down for myself on my layout here, and or Sticky Fingers Kitchen in at $4. So you don't have to do it as a package deal put together, but if you want both of them, I'll take an extra $5 off Adrenaline Monkey and also or Sticky Fingers Kitchen in at $4 today for that Go Bananas deal. 847-931-1410. So we have a caller on hold. We'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi, my number is 146153.
53. All right, Pat, hello. What can I get started for you today?
I'd like to get the Country Donuts.
Country Donuts. You were good on the Country Donuts. That's going in at $7.50. Got that for you today. What else can I try?
Golden Corral.
Golden Corral, another good choice. Qualify for that. Today, that one is going in at $9 on the 15 value.
The Village in Huntley.
Village Inn Family Restaurant. That one is going in at $4 on the 10 value. I got that for you today.
Paul's.
Another good choice. Paul's Family Restaurant. You qualify for that today. Let's see. Do we have those? We do. 10 for $6. I got that for you.
Okay, I think that's going to do it for me today.
All right, so $26.50 is your total. Now, are you planning on playing bingo with us coming up April 26th?
Maybe.
Okay, so I'll get those bingo cards in there for you. And would you like this as charge and hold or mailed out to you?
Would you mail that out, please?
We will absolutely do that, bringing you up to $28.50 as your total. All laid away as a mail order, and you're all set. Thanks for calling in today.
Thanks very much.
Of course. Bye-bye. 847-931-1410. You can get yourself a bingo card with every $10 that you spend. Very nice. 847-931-1410. So again, I was talking about National Banana Day today, and of course offering that Go Bananas deal, which includes, again, $5 off any of those Adrenaline Monkey certificates, and or you don't have to get both if you don't want to. But again, you save more money that way by getting the Sticky Fingers Kitchen, which is right by Adrenaline Monkey. Not actually by it in the terms of where it's actually in the same complex area, but it is within Carpentersville, West Dundee area, so they're really not too far away from each other. I'll do the Sticky Fingers Kitchen of Carpentersville. It's a $10 certificate. That's normally $6. I'll do it for $4. This deal is going on now until 5. Only now until 5 o'clock. So that is National Banana Day today. We've got that going on. Today is also National Crawfish Day. So it's National Crawfish Day today. It celebrates one of the South's most iconic food. Each year, the mudbug brings out not only a desire for newspaper-covered picnic tables, but a language at all its own. A smaller freshwater cousin to the lobster, crawfish provide a unique flavor to many homegrown Southern dishes. Baked or boiled, crawfish is usually seasoned with a distinctive brand of Southern heat. And one particular popular way to serve crawfish is a boil. Paper towel is a boil. Paper towels required, it says there. How to celebrate, of course, today? Well, get a crawfish, eat it. You can enjoy it boiled or crawfish tails. You can also try it maybe for the first time if you never have before. As you celebrate, you can share your family favorite recipes too. You can listen to the interview on Celebration Voices. That's, I think, a website to go to and check out here, too. So they've got that. They've got a whole a little podcast that you can listen to about Celebration there with the Crawfish Day. You can also check out what is this? It's also National Crawfish Day history, it says here. Oh, so National Crawfish Day history. Shell Shack founded National Crawfish Day on April 17th of 2020. So look at that. Very nice. 847-931-1410, again, is that number to dial. So that's another day we've got. It's also National Cheese Ball Day today, too. And this day recognizes a party food that can sometimes be the centerpiece of a spread, maybe on a charcuterie board, which we have Vine and Plate, $10 on the 20 value today. You can get charcuterie boards there. You can choose from 2 ways to celebrate too, or plan your party and serve both. And the cheese spread comes in the shape of a ball served with crackers, most often around Christmas in the U.S. This cheese ball is commonly made with softened cream cheese and other ingredients. Cheese puffs are a puffed corn snack coated with a mixture of cheese or cheese-flavored powders. I know there's the snack cheese balls there too. So that is a day today, the Cheese Ball Day. Today's also National Haiku Poetry Day. Let's take a dive into this. National Haiku Poetry Day encourages all to try their hand in creativity. Haiku poetry is a form of Japanese poetry that is non-rhyming and usually consists of 3 lines with a syllable pattern of 5-7-5. Usually an element of nature, a season, a moment of beauty, or an individual experience inspires haiku poems. Sensory language is used to capture a feeling, image, or moment. How to celebrate, of course, as you can do one yourself. Here's one. Whitecaps on the bay, a broken signboard banging in the April wind. I remember doing haikus in middle school. I remember doing them, having to do those there, and they all had to kind of all tie in together. As one of the world's oldest and regularly used poetry, some recognizable poets wrote many haikus, including Matsuo Basho. Others we may recognize are William Blake, T.S. Eliot, or Maya Angelou. And as small as the poem might be, it can be quite challenging to write. Try capturing an entire moment or emotion within 17 syllables and get it right. That's why it was a little bit more difficult. I remember having a little bit of a harder time writing the haikus and trying to mentally think about what I could write about. But it's a fun thing. It's, following the strict syllable count to make it actual as a haiku poem for yourself. And then the final one here, which I did talk about yesterday, and I did want to bring up as a subject matter that I wanted to bring up here. It is National Ellis Island Family History Day. I am very excited about this one here. And you can even see here, too, an actual photograph arriving at Ellis Island with all of the people on there, too. Each year on April 17th, National Ellis Island Family History Day encourages families to explore their ancestry and discover family who immigrated through Ellis Island. And let me tell you, I'm excited because I do have a couple pictures here that I do eventually want to show about some of the ancestors, of some of my ancestors who did actually arrive from Ellis Island, mainly all at different times there too. But definitely fun nonetheless when it comes to looking at these different ancestors here. So here's one that I've got up on the screen here too. My great-grandparents Anthony D'Angelo and Lucia Venditti D'Angelo. They came through Ellis Island at different times. My great-grandfather came in 1900 in the month of May when he was only 16 years old. And then my great-grandma Lucy came in 1922. She came the day before her birthday. Then she got married the next day on her birthday. She was very scared. And there was actually, I think, even some record of her trying to come over in 1921. And I think she did get scared and she actually went off the boat, if I'm correct about that. I think so. So there's one of the some of the ancestors that did arrive on Ellis Island. I also do have a couple other ones there too that also did arrive here too. I've got the 2 Siekmann sisters here from Germany. My great-great-grandma Dora. This I colorized. Hang on a sec. These are colorized. I colorized it myself. She came over with her sister Minnie and their brother Fred, and then the parents, and they were tailors. So they did tailoring in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So they lived in Milwaukee, and she has descendants that still to this day live in Milwaukee. as well. Well, she does too, yeah. All three siblings do. The three Seekman siblings. I even have some ancestors from my mom's side who came over from the British West Indies to Ellis Island to visit in New York, and then they eventually moved to Bermuda. And they worked in the British West Indies, and then they were servants in the British West Indies, and they were under like a 10-year contract, where on the 10th, by the time their contract was up, they'd get a huge sum of money. It was, I can't remember what the term was called, but anywho, that was a means of making a little extra money, so they were able to travel that way and live comfortably. So that's my great-grandma Rosalie, who was a spitting image of my mother when she was that age too. Wonderful. Yeah, beautiful, of course. And then their sister Amy, and then their mother Annie. She was divorced at the time too. Her husband was, I think, a sea captain, herdsman, something like that. I can't quite remember. I should know this. I'm the family historian. So, of course, there are lots of ancestors that you can check out. Of course, learn a little bit of history if you like, if you are interested in doing that. But there's so much that you can learn, even just with Ellis Island. There's a lot of cool things that you can check out and learn about them here, too. You can check out savingplaces.org, which includes history on Ellis Island. Now, I actually have been to Ellis Island before when we took our New York trip, the McNeil family, but I think it was back in 2016. It was 2016 that we all went. And we actually did go to Ellis Island. I did have the American burger there for lunch at the cafeteria, which I thought was really, really good. They have an American burger there at the cafeteria at Ellis Island that you can get. And it's just absolutely beautiful inside. You can learn a lot of history here, although it definitely was very scary for a lot of people coming over to the new land. So-called Paven Gold is what they also said there too. During its 62 years in operation, Ellis Island accommodated more than 12 million immigrants on their way to new lives in the United States of America. Beginning with Annie Moore, an Irish teenager, the very first immigrant processed at the station, Ellis Island lays claim to the ancestors for at least 40% of Americans today. Another set of ancestors, I didn't have a picture up of them, were the Baling family. I've talked about them before. They were Elginites. They came over from Ellis Island in 1890, and then they worked as weavers and dyers here, and then also at the watch factory in Elgin too. So they also came over from Ellis Island. I think there's a couple other ones I might be missing, or at least that have gone to Ellis Island. Some of my Bermuda ancestors, they stayed in Bermuda, but they would go through Ellis Island to visit other extended relatives that happened to move from Bermuda to New York. So there's a lot of great history when it comes to it. In the latter half of the 19th century, religious persecution and political instability in southern and eastern Europe sparked the largest mass human migration in the history of the world. The federal government opened Ellis Island in 1892. Okay, so they didn't go through Ellis Island then, because they came in 1890, so it wasn't Ellis Island then. The one ancestor, I didn't have a picture of them. The Seekmans I talked about, they came over in 1894, and that was through Ellis Island because I've seen the physical record of it. 2 years after increasing immigration, rates moved the issue of the state's jurisdiction to the federal government. There's also other ports there, too, that people went through, like Castle Gardens is another one that people went through, too. I think there was a port that eventually... I think it was maybe through Nantucket that also people went through as well. Well, Ellis Island was commonly called the Island of Tears. Most immigrants traveling to the United States in the 19th century and early 20th centuries were treated courteously and respectfully. It was only after the outbreak of World War I that opponents of immigration successfully began placing increased restrictions on immigrants with regulations such as literary tests, the Chinese Exclusion Act, the Emergency Quota Act, and the National Origins Act. Immigration rates declined sharply due to these restrictive and often xenophobic policies intended to exclude Asian and Southern and Eastern European immigrants from traveling to the U.S. I also do know that a lot of people were sent back if they were sick, if they went to the checkout area where they, of course, had to get checked up for any sort of diseases. Sometimes they would have to bring people back or put them back on the ship if they were sick. It says here in 1965, 11 years after Ellis Island was officially closed, President Lyndon B. Johnson declared the immigration station as part of the Statue of Liberty National Monument using the Antiquities Act, which has enabled 16 presidents to protect significant historic sites across the United States. In 1984, the island underwent the largest historic restoration in the United States history, and the main building reopened to the public with great fanfare in 1990. I've been inside. It is beautiful. The restoration is gorgeous. Other buildings on the island north side have been restored as part of the Ellis Island Immigration Museum, which I've been to thanks to a successful partnership between the National Park Service and the Statue of Liberty Ellis Island Foundation. On May 20th of 2015, the Peopling of America Center was complete, and the entire museum was renamed the Ellis Island National Museum of Immigration. So there's a lot of really, really cool history when it comes to Ellis Island as well there too. You can find a lot of pictures there, so you can see their immigration at Ellis Island. You can see baggage was examined, the examining of baggages there too. You can find, of course, pictures of history there. Check it out. Of course, you can view it for yourself now. See, there's the inside of it. Yep, and I remember the floor looking like that too, with that darker kind of off red, like brick red color there. You can check out pictures. You can see that a lot of immigrants came over. They've got that money exchange there too, that line there. And so there was a lot of history here when it came to Ellis Island. You can also find a lot of videos that cover Ellis Island there too. History.com also does cover it, of course, as expected. You can find a great video that does tell a little bit about the immigrants at Ellis Island, and you can even see where it is located here too. So there's that little brief history there. There's a drawing that is showing right now on the screen, and then you can also watch that for yourself. I think it's really cool. And they also do have lots of pictures and other things like that too. So now, of course, you were very fortunate if you were able to travel by a more higher quality means on the ships. So they had different decks, and most people did travel on the lower decks because, of course, it was cheaper that way. And including, of course, I did mention this very briefly yesterday, that my Seekman ancestors, they were at the very bottom, and the story goes is that there were a lot of people on their ship that had gotten sick, and my great-great-grandma and her family had to help people. They had to help clean up after all of the, vomiting and stuff, and other stuff too, bathroom uses and stuff. So they definitely had to help out with that. It was not the greatest conditions for most people, honestly, when it came to the actual traveling process of it. It's dependent on the weather, if you were feeling well, and stuff like that too. So there's also some other things in there too that are definitely, not as joyful, of course, when it comes to it. But I still find the history very fascinating about it. We can, of course, also appreciate our ancestors who have come through Ellis Island. Of course, just even other means there as well when it comes to immigration in the past there. If you came through Castle Gardens. So there's a lot of great history here and things to do. They've got the dining room. That was for the detained immigrants at Ellis Island. Here's one: children to display their Christmas gifts at Ellis Island. There's an immigration family on the dock of Ellis Island, and more too. Some other interesting facts there too. Lots of people, especially men, if they didn't have a job, they would put down farmer. That was just a way to get approved to go to Ellis Island. They would put down farmer. I have a couple ancestors, like the Seekman ancestors that I talked about. They put down farmer even though they weren't farmers, they were tailors. Same for the Bailing ancestors that came over from Hanover, Germany. Said that my great-great-grandfather was put down as a farmer, but he did weaving and dyeing. He didn't do farming. So that was also a thing there too, sometimes that people would put down. But lots of interesting history. Wanted to touch base on that. Kind of mentioned a little bit here on National Ellis Island Family History Day. You can find a lot of cool stuff on there. 847-931-1410. It is already 4:35. I got to take my time out. We'll be back in just a bit. Stay tuned.
Hey there, this is Marky B from the First Shift Morning Show, and on my show, I try to make local movers and shakers feel comfortable when they join me for interviews, like Sherry Blazier of the Elgin History Museum.
I think I need to note to you that I just looked at my mood ring, and it is perfectly purple, which means I'm very happy and content and sailing along. I figured if I immersed myself in the accoutrements, I would be in the mood for this.
Huh. Accoutrement? Is that what you said?
Accoutrement.
What she said. Just join me mornings from 6 until 10 a.m. right here on WRMN. Be sure to catch the First Shift weekday mornings from 6 to 10 a.m. for important information like fire tips from Elgin Fire Chief Rob Sagan.
The thing in the winter that we're more concerned with is carbon monoxide, because that we don't get in the summer. That carbon monoxide issues occur because of heating equipment. Anything that burns natural gas, if it is faulty, can generate high levels of carbon monoxide, which in time can be fatal. So I can't emphasize enough the importance of having carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Every single year you will see somewhere in the country, and usually we'll get one or two in the Chicagoland area, where you'll see multiple fatalities in one home. You can't smell carbon monoxide, you can't taste carbon monoxide, you have no idea it's happening. And so it's critically important that you have the right detectors in your home.
It's the First Shift weekday mornings at 6 a.m. with me, Marky B, right here on WRMN.
American Legion Post 57 in Elgin, Illinois presents Legion Cruise Nights. Wednesdays, May 8th, June 12th, July 10th, August 14th, and September 11th from 5 to 8 p.m. Come out and enjoy a great evening of cars, food, and music. Motorcycles, cars, trucks, military vehicles are all welcome. 50-50 raffles, door prizes, the event being sponsored by the American Legion Riders Post 57, 820 North Liberty Street in Elgin, Illinois.
A dream that's been cooking for years, Maria's Little Italy in Sycamore is waiting for you to come and enjoy authentic recipes handed down for generations. Stop in and enjoy bruschetta, handmade focaccia bread, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. Dine in, take out, delivery, or catering is all available. Go to mariaslittleitaly.com and see what you've been missing. From their family to yours, welcome to Maria's Little Italy, where food brings families together.
We are Lions International, the world's largest service organization. We are volunteers committed to strengthening our communities and supporting those in need, one act of kindness at a time. For more than a century, Lions have been serving a world in need, right here in our community and around the world. Lions International makes the impossible possible. This is your invitation to join us, because the only thing missing from our mission to make a difference is you. Visit lionsclub.org to find a local Lions Club near you.
Celebrating 70 years of serving the Fox River Valley, WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM is proud to inform and entertain you every day with great local shows that keep you connected with the people in your community, like the Radio Shopping Show, where listeners are encouraged to let us know about their experiences with our business partners.
I usually go to Tripleberry during the week. It's not so busy. I had my normal lumberjack omelet. It's like a meat lover's omelet, and their fries are awesome. Just the texture of it, they're a little crisp, soft on the inside. I mean, really good.
The voice of the Valley and the home of the Radio Shopping Show. You are listening to WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Did you know you could have shopping show certificates mailed to you? Simply tell the host you would like to be a credit card or regular mail order customer, and we will explain the rest. Now, back to more savings on the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. We've got our special deal today, which, of course, includes that top 10 list. We've got the Hines Brothers for the miniature fairy garden class, $20 value for 7. We've got Bolero in at $8 today. Tripleberry Cafe is for $5. We've got the Rouse Center for Always Olivia coming up pretty soon here, $90 value for $30. We've got the Italian Pizza Kitchen in at $7. Honest One Auto Care, $30 value for $10. Restore in at $7 on the $20 value. We've got number 8, which again is listed as Honest One, but then I'm going to cross it off and make it China House of DeKalb at $3 today. Number 9, we have the Zanies of Rosemont, $60 pair for 10. You save an extra $50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $50. That's a lot that you save. And then also the Viator Coffee Company, which is in at just $3 on the $8 value today. 847-931-1410. And we've got the new, back again, familiar face, the $28 certificate for 15, brought to you by Beans Farm Landscape Supply, established in 1854. This is for 1 cubic yard of beans blend, hardwood mulch. 847-931-1410. I also wanted to let you know here, too, I forgot to mention it earlier here, too. If you want to discover the history behind whether or not you have an ancestor that was at Ellis Island, there is a website through the website ellisisland.org. You explore the histories of famous immigrants. You can also find, of course, do a name search there, too. Oh, it doesn't say you can find it. Darn. Ellis Island. Okay, hang on a second. That's why. Okay, so ellisisland.org. Let's see. I think, okay, so it's under now Statue of Liberty Ellis Island Foundation. So it's under statueofliberty.org. So that's where it's under. You can also do passenger search. So you can search first or last name. So let's do Seekman for mine. See what comes up. Does she come up here? Well, that's going to take a while to look. But you'll be able to find it there. I don't think. Yeah, there's a lot. And you can even look up names. They've got the whole list there for you to check out. So it's pretty good to view. I just want to see if she comes up. My great-great-grandma Dora. Does she come up here? Okay, here's another thing, too. Sometimes they'll spell the name differently. So that's also good to keep in mind there, too. But that's how you do it pretty much there. If you want to check it out, I forgot to mention that during the last hour. 847-931-1410. Voice of the Valley, Talk of the Town, home of your radio shopping show, here for the community. And, of course, you can give me a call for Tradio, radio shopping show, promoting your business, giving testimonials, or letting me know what's happening in the area. I wanted to, of course, talk a bit about mentalfloss.com and what the amazing fact generator allows here for, which is amazing facts. So I do want to go through some of these here. Just kind of wanted to give you some interesting facts, just kind of your daily dose of interesting, amazing facts that are generated here. So let's take a dive into it. The oldest customer complaint dates back to ancient Mesopotamia. So customer complaints is not a new thing. It's been happening for a while. In the nearly 4,000-year-old cuneiform tablet, a customer claims he was sold inferior copper ingots. Quite inferior there. How dare. Here's another one here. Family Feud host Richard Dawson met his second wife, Gretchen Johnson, when she was a contestant on the show in 1981. And yes, he kissed her. Let's see another one here. The FBI called Ted Kaczynski the Unabomber because his early mail bombs were sent to universities and airlines. Universities, UN, and airlines, so that's why it is. All peacocks are males. The females are called peahens. Peahens. It says the human body emits visible light. It's not visible to the naked eye. So this and more, of course, can be found mentalfloss.com under Amazing Fact Generator. Sounds like a lot of fun. Let's also check out what's happening within the area here, too. So we've got what's happening in Elgin here. Someone did post about an hour ago about the Geneva's coffee and tea drinkers who are in mourning, of course, for the iconic 318 coffee house closing. And then also you can find here Fox Valley Magazine postings. They have different businesses. So here's one. If you're interested in learning how to take photos from a professional photographer, Casa Mikoakan Elgin, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, invites young people to the free photography workshop, which is coming up on Saturdays starting April 20th and 27th. So Saturdays, April 20th and 27th, 10 a.m. to 12. And you can call that number to register. That sounds like a lot of fun if you want to check that out. They've got photography services there too, so if you're interested in checking that out there too, they've got the Cabin Fever Spring Carnival coming up. This is the Windy City Amusements. That's April 26th through till the 28th, located at Algonquin and Randall Road in Lake in the Hills, in the at-home store parking lot at 101 North Randall. $30 per person per day, Saturday 1 to 5, unlimited ride special. They also do offer for $35 prime time unlimited ride specials. Carnival hours are Friday 5 to 10, Saturday 1 to 10, and Sunday 1 to 9. And for the carnival hours, of course, that is free admission for the carnival hours. But if you do want unlimited ride specials, maybe if you want to treat the kids, you can do that too, or maybe on a date night, you can do that as well. You can visit their website at windyscityamusements.com. There's also a little barcode there that you can follow. And you can follow the link there, too, when it pops up on your phone. They got pictures of cats and stuff like that, too. So that's how you'll be able to find that information. That's under What's Happening in Elgin. That one is, again, What's Happening in Elgin there. And also check out What's Happening in St. Charles. So they've got here Burberry Gates Farm is hosting a Fridays on the Farm. Fridays from 6 to 8 p.m. for kids 5 and up with dinner and farm activities. This is going to be in St. Charles. You can register at burberrygates.ticketleap.com for more information and how to, of course, do that too. And, of course, that's going to be celebrating on Earth Day. Come bring your kids to hang out on a Friday night, have dinner, play with the animals, play games outside, cuddle kittens, groom horses, and plant some flowers to celebrate Earth Day. So if you're interested in checking that out, there is an event there under Ticket Leap, and it does actually transfer you to their upcoming events there under Burberry Gates Farm LLC. So you'll be able to see that that's coming up. They've got the Kids Farm Country Club coming up June 1st. That is at 6 p.m. And also running through till June 30th to 12 a.m. it says there. And so they've got that country club. They've got summer camps there too. So that sounds like a lot of fun. It says free entry for Fridays on the Farm there too. And then it says for the foam party, that's $40 is what they list there. So you can find that under What's Happening in St. Charles. They also have other posts here too. Be prepared for storm season. Plan, listen, and get help. Are you prepared? As the policy holder, it is crucial that you take steps to mitigate property damage to your home. Your insurance company will verify that you have taken the necessary actions to minimize the impact of any type of property damage by contacting a professional restoration company. It's good to do this if you can. MasterCat team has the expertise and experience to do that for you, and also provide you with that insurance provider there too. You can contact them. There's their number there. So that's also a way to promote your business too, is through these websites. Of course, it's good to always check for the rules and regulations. Usually, I think posts usually do go through the administration too, there too, to go through that. You can also check out upcoming events on the sidebar here too. So tonight at 7 o'clock at the Des Plaines Theater, what is this? Downtown Charlie Brown Blues Band. That's coming up today at 7 p.m. That's at the Des Plaines Theater. So they're going to be having that. You can also view, what's this? Happening in like 10 minutes. Happy Lobster Food Truck. Now, where's this going to be? This is going to be at South Riverside Avenue in St. Charles. It's an event by Pollyanna Brewing Company. So the Happy Lobster Food Truck will be at their tap room from 5 to 8 p.m. today. And you can pre-order before. If you already did that, then that's great, of course. But that's going to be in St. Charles. That's today, 5 to 8 p.m. Today at 6:30 p.m., they're going to be having the Smoky Mountain Morning Paint and Sip. That's going to be in St. Charles. It's at 12 South 1st Street in St. Charles. It's an event by Alter Brewing and Kitchen in St. Charles there. So that's something that's also going to be coming up. Let's see what else here. The Bob Ross painting, I did talk about that yesterday. You can just click and see more here too of things that are coming up. Let's see. Okay, here's a Hidden Treasures Pokemon Trade Night coming up this Saturday at 5 p.m. That's something you don't want to miss. Hidden Treasures is having a Pokemon Trade Night, Saturday, April 20th from 5 to 8. The Pokemon Trade Night location will be at 1141 South Main Street in Lombard. So if you want to check out more information there too, that's going to be coming up there. They've got at the Lombard Brew Pub, Taylor Swift trivia. Lots of Taylor Swift stuff that I've been seeing here too on some events. So good to check out all that information there on those different pages. 847-931-1410. I'm going to take a little time out, and then we'll be back with more in just a bit, so stay tuned.
Everything is fantastic at the China House Buffet on Sycamore Road in DeKalb. Scrumptious food combined with a wide variety of flavors, all served with love, await you. Choose from Chinese delicacies like Shanghai shrimp rolls, crab rangoon, and spare ribs. There's seafood, beef, as well as chicken wings and shrimp. The China House doesn't stop at Chinese food on the buffet. They also have Japanese favorites, including beef teriyaki, sushi, and hibachi, plus American food. Tempt your taste buds. Visit eatchinahouse.com today.
Roll into Bolero in Algonquin or Roselle and solve your cabin fever issues. Bolero is bowling, gaming, dining, and nightlife with a twist. Score fun deals every day of the week and save big by checking out the daily deals online. Bowl with your friends and hit the lanes each week by forming your own social club. Clubs offer lively competition and fun times for everyone. From beginners to pros, make new friends, bowl, and beat your cabin fever. Visit Bolero.com.
Do you own an annuity, either fixed rate, indexed, or variable? Are you paying high fees and getting low returns? If so, Annuity General would like you to have this free book to learn the pitfalls and mistakes of buying an annuity. The Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers contains the little-known truths about annuities, like how to help reduce your fees and increase retirement income. And it's free. That's right, free. As a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report just for calling. We researched over 1,000 annuities and summarized rates and benefits from financially strong insurers. You get Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and the Annuity Rate Report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today. Hurry, supplies are limited. Call now.
800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. 800-760-1845. That's 800-760-1845.
Looking for a place to try for breakfast or lunch? You'll find a gem of a restaurant with amazing food and great prices at the Tripleberry Cafe, 435 Angela Lane in Crystal Lake. For breakfast, try Tripleberry's strawberry cheesecake French toast, ribeye steak and eggs, or carnitas skillets. At lunch, there's the AM burger or Chipotle chicken BLT. There's delicious homemade cream of mushroom soup. For tasty home cooking, Tripleberry Cafe is the place to be. Visit tripleberrycafe.com.
Rooted in their family Mexican history, churros are made daily with love. Churros and Chocolate at 2533 West Algonquin Road has churros made from family recipes with care and fresh each day with delicious fillings. There's also the Frida Cafe where you can relax and catch up with a friend while having a warm drink. Try Churros and Chocolate specialty churros, the churro sundae, or take home a churro cake. Visit chocolate-inc.com.
Twin Zeros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. Twin Zeros Restaurant in Harwood Heights not only serves traditional gyros, but also has chicken gyro sandwiches. Twin Zeros also serves a variety of sandwiches ranging from cheeseburgers and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Italian beef, Italian sausage, and combo sandwiches. To ethnic favorites such as Slovaki and Grecian chicken. Slovaki is shish kebabs, specifically chicken or pork shish kebabs, grilled to perfection, served on a warm pita with tomatoes, onions, and our homemade tzatziki sauce. You can also enjoy barbecue ribs served every day. Twins is open 7 days a week and also delivers locally. Located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. That's twinzeros.com.
When you dial 847-931-1410, you'll save 40, 50, 60% and more on available goods and services. Pick up the phone now and dial 847-931-1410. Area code 847-931-1410. And now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We only have a couple minutes left before the Shop Show closed music kicks in here. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Now, during the break, I was scrolling a little bit of what's happening in Geneva, in Illinois, and there was a post that was made about someone that I recognize. And it reminded me to give a little fun announcement here on a particular subject. Movie subject, that is. So I was scrolling through here, kind of looking a little bit, and to my eyes, I see Lori Milbourne. She's awesome. She's a great comedian there, and she's going to be having an opening act for Angela Hoover Saturday, April 27th. It's Lori Milbourne, and I worked with her on with the movie that was filmed here back in 2019. So that reminded me here that I wanted to announce about the for-profit film that's going to be coming out in theaters, which we're very excited about. They filmed here in studio back in 2019 for one of their scenes. I was an extra in the film, and it was definitely a lot of fun. And so we're very excited. I did get the email a couple days ago from the director, Mark Stewart Iverson, about the official theatrical release, which is going to be on June 21st. So that's when it's going to be. And we're very excited about it. They're going to be having it in theaters in Phoenix, Arizona, Los Angeles, also in Chicago and the northwest suburbs. So if you want to check out their website, forprofitfilm.com, it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's a great film. I had a fun time working with everyone who was on the film. And the fact that also it gave WRMN recognition there too, because they actually filmed, like I said before, in the studio here. You'll be able to see that, of course, in the film when it does come out. So we're pretty excited about it. And I also, of course, just wanted to throw that out there. I had a great time filming the movie. Mark Stewart Iverson has just so much creativity and care for the people that he worked with. As a director, and I just had a great time. So I'm excited, and of course I will be also announcing that here and there too, because he does want me to promote a little bit more on that as well, of course, for you folks out there. So this wraps it up here for the second hour of the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. Don't forget, of course, we still have a full hour left. I, of course, am going to be talking about some other things happening in the area. Of course, you can call for Tradio, Radio Shopping Show, promoting your business, letting us know what's happening in the area, or even just calling in to say hi or commenting on YouTube. Don't forget also, around 5:30 or so, I'm going to do the Drive Time Dinner Time segment, where, of course, I'll talk about some suggestions on some great places to go to if you don't feel like cooking at home and you want to go out for a nice hot pizza or maybe a nice pasta dish on a Wednesday to wind down to. So again, you're listening to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. I'll be on for another hour after the break here. We'll take it to the radio news and, of course, other messages from our sponsors. And then, of course, we'll be back with a full other hour of the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. And I'll be back with more in just a bit.
Garibaldi's Italian Eatery offers Italian dishes, subs, kids menus, and their delicious pizza. The foundation of a great pizza starts with the crust. Garibaldi's crust is crunchy at the bottom, airy in the middle, and perfect every time. The finest ingredients are used to give their pizza this exquisite crust and wonderful taste. Dine at either of the Garibaldi's 2 locations in Hoffman Estates and Arlington Heights. Free party rooms are available too. Visit Garibaldis.com today.
Hide out with friends at Galati's Hideaway in Cary. It's the perfect place for lunch, dinner, and specialty drinks. Check out their sports bar for the best spot to watch games. Try Galati's dining room for a relaxing night of dining on their signature Italian dishes. Try their great pizza or the Build Your Own Burger. Galati's Hideaway also has a large variety of entree favorites like prime fillets, steak kebabs, salmon, and ribs. Book your party in their banquet room. Visit GalatisHideaway.com.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 5 o'clock.
For WRMN 1410, I'm Ben Boquist. ECC and the Early Childhood Access Consortium for Equity, or ECACE, are hosting an early childhood education job fair on Tuesday, April 16th from 5 to 7:30 p.m. at the Spartan Drive campus, 1700 Spartan Drive, Elgin, Illinois. The event will be held in the atrium of Building E and is open to the public. Local childhood education centers looking to hire lead teachers and assistant teacher positions will be present at the event. Attendees can also discuss grant and workforce opportunities with ECC's strategic partnerships and experiential learning department. This fair will only include opportunities for early childhood education. Event recruiters will include a combination of local, religious-based, and corporate centers recruiting for various teaching positions. Attendees should bring their resumes to distribute. Held at the Geneva Public Library on Saturday, April 20th from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m., Justice Partners, the Impact of Women on the Justice System, is a free and open forum hosted by the Kane County Democratic Women. The forum will explore the unique role and perspective women bring to each of their roles in the justice system. KCDW invites the public to attend. To find out more, visit kcdwomen.com, kcdwomen.com. Highlighting a story from abcnews.go.com, the women of World War II were awarded with Congress's highest civilian honor. The women who became known as Rosie the Riveter for their work in helping to lead the United States to victory during World War II were honored last Wednesday with a Congressional Gold Medal. Rosie the Riveter was the moniker given to women who went to work during World War II, taking on roles historically dominated by men. Around 5 million civilian women went to work during the war, with many helping to build equipment for the war, while around 350,000 American women served in the military, according to the U.S. Department of Defense. For WRMN 1410, I'm Ben Boquist.
A dream that's been cooking for years, Maria's Little Italy in Sycamore is waiting for you to come and enjoy authentic recipes handed down for generations. Stop in and enjoy bruschetta, handmade focaccia bread, pizza, pasta, sandwiches, and more. Dine in, take out, delivery, or catering is all available. Go to mariaslittleitaly.com and see what you've been missing. From their family to yours, welcome to Maria's Little Italy, where food brings families together. It's heating up at El Diablo Cantina, located by Spring Hill Mall at 113 Southwestern in Carpentersville. Fuel up with authentic recipes from all over Mexico, made fresh daily. Cocktails using the freshest fruits, or your choice of many craft beers go great with the delicious menu. After you fill up with dinner, hit the dance floor and dance the night away with the sizzling salsa dancing on Latin Saturdays, where DJs play the hottest hits. Visit eldiablocantina.com today.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The Royals and White Sox were postponed in Chicago on Tuesday. They'll make it up today as part of a straight doubleheader. The Royals beat the Sox 2-0 in the series opener on Monday night. The Sox are just 2-14 on the season. Kansas City 11-6. In 10 innings, the Diamondbacks beat the Cubs 12-11 in Phoenix. Ketel Marte hit a tying solo homer with 2 outs in the ninth. Randall Grichuk won it with a pinch hit RBI double in the 10th. The team split the first 2 games of the series. Both went to extra innings. The finale is today. Hall of Fame baseball manager Whitey Herzog has passed away at the age of 92. He won a World Series with the Mets in 1969 as the director of player development, then led the Cardinals to the World Series 3 separate times, winning the first one in 1982. He was the National League Manager of the Year in 1985, and the Cardinals retired as number 24. Bundle auto and home, renters or condo, and save with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Tyler from Wendy's here. The best part of Wendy's new Cinnabon Pull-Apart is every part. Unlike mornings, which have no good parts. Until now. Because with Wendy's new breakfast Cinnabon Pull-Apart, mornings finally don't completely suck. And now that mornings have warm cinnamon sugar rolled dough and ooey gooey frosting, are they the best part of every day? Probably not, but you get the idea. Get to Wendy's today and get the best part in every bite with the new Cinnabon Pull-Apart.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, Cinnabon is a registered trademark of Cinnabon Franchisor SPP LLC.
If you need bold banners to boost your business, but you're on a budget, think Staples. Posters, flyers, signs, and menus for less? Think Staples. Staples can print anything you need to move your business forward. Now at Staples, save $50 on your print purchase of $150 or more. Same-day service available on hundreds of items if you order by noon. And all backed by Staples' Print Perfect guarantee. So it's done right or it's printed again free.
The Elgin Police Department is partnering with the Illinois Department of Transportation, the Illinois State Police, and more than 200 local law enforcement agencies to step up enforcement efforts across the state in recognition of Distracted Driving Awareness Month. Throughout April, motorists can expect increased patrols looking for texting and driving as well as other traffic violations. Between 2012 and 2021, approximately 32,000 lives were lost in crashes involving distracted drivers. Everyone has the potential for distracted driving crashes, but those between the ages of 16 and 24 are especially at risk. If you need to text, pull over to a safe location. Or if you have a passenger, consider appointing a designated texter. Whatever the solution, don't text and drive. In Illinois, using your phone in anything other than a hands-free mode is not only dangerous, but it's also illegal. The Illinois Distracted Driving Campaign is funded with federal traffic safety funds administered by IDOT.
The Radio Shopping Show is sponsored by WRMN and the businesses where the certificates mentioned on this program may be redeemed. Welcome to the Radio Shopping Show, the most amazing show on the radio. The Radio Shopping Show is a fun and unique way to save 40, 50, 60% or even more on travel destinations, family or fine dining, entertainment, auto services, plus thousands of other items. To participate on the Radio Shopping Show, simply call area code 847-931-1410. 931-1410. Questions about various merchandise and how to shop with us are welcome as well. Or go to our website, www.WRMN1410.com. Now, let's save money with the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome folks to the final hour of the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil, broadcasting live here from downtown Elgin. We are seeing some wind coming on through outside here. If you are watching on the YouTube end of things, you can probably see, at least from the corner on the right-hand or left-hand side of the screen, the leaves that are really blowing on the tree there. So we are definitely getting quite the breeze happening right now. It is pretty much mostly cloudy outside today. That is what we are currently seeing right now. 847-931-1410. We have our top 10 list. Feel free to give me a call here if you want to pick any items from the top 10 list today. We've got them in stock, all of them. We've got the Heinz Brothers Miniature Fairy Garden class, which is going to be coming up pretty soon. We've got that coming up tomorrow, 4 to 5 o'clock, so the deadline to pick them up would, I guess you could say, be 3 o'clock by tomorrow, 3 o'clock. Of course, with Redemption Center open 12 to 3, that is the time frame that you'll be able to come into Redemption Center and pick them up if you do plan on getting these. It is kind of a last-minute deal, really, because it is coming up soon. So it's a $20 value for 7. We've got that in stock today. That's for Heinz Brothers. That's the Mini Fairy Garden class. It's a $20 value for 7. Again, that's what we've got. Number 2 on the top 10 list, we have here the Bolero of Algonquin or Roselle. This one is a $21 valued certificate. This is good for 3 games of bowling. You can get up to 4 of any location per 30 days. It's a 1 per visit. And this one's going in at $8. So that's going for 8 on the $21 value. So we've got that one in stock today too, if you like them. For the Bolero, I also recommend trying out their menu too. It's very good. You can always get some good food. Number 3, we've got the Triple Berry Cafe of Crystal Lake on our top 10 list if you want to enjoy some family style of food. That one's a $15 value for 5. So we've got that one also in stock today if you want to snag that up, because we've still got a full hour left here. We've got number 4, which is the Rouse Center for the Arts. This is for Always Olivia. This one is a $90 value for 30 for Always Olivia. And this is going to be coming up here May 11th at 7 p.m. with the doors opening at 6. So if you do want to arrive early, of course, it doesn't hurt to do that if you'd like. That's Saturday, May 11th. $90 pair of tickets, normally $45, brought down to $30, taking an extra $15 off what is the already marked down price of 50% off. So you get a good deal on that one today. Special good deal for the Rouse Center for the Arts. Always Olivia. So that comes in at number 4. Number 5, we have the Italian Pizza Kitchen of Roselle. That one is a $20 valued certificate that we have today for $7. This normally goes for $12, but we've got it for $7 today if you want to try that one out. That is located at 55 East Irving Park Road. That is in Roselle. Again, $20 value for $7. Number 6, we have the Honest One Auto Care on North LaFox Street in South Elgin. $30 general certificate that you can use towards any automotive service work, including those oil changes too. If it's coming up to the season where you're getting low on those mileage when it comes to the time to get the oil change, now's your chance, especially to get it for $10. I would say absolutely yes to that. That one's going for $10 on the $30 value. Number 7, if you want to, maybe do some restoration, we have Restore Habitat for Humanity. This one's located in Elgin, $20 valued certificate for $7 today. You can grab yourself maybe a new coffee table if you'd like, or maybe a new shelf. They also do offer other home products there too, so not just large furniture products. You can also get books. I know that you can get paintings there too, frames, empty frames for you to put your own pictures into. They've got a wide selection of chairs to choose from, whether you, of course, use it as is or also maybe do an art project. You can do that too. So that one's going for $7 on the $20 value. Everything is already in at a great discount there already. And the fact that if you use a certificate, $20 value for $7, you save an extra $17. So you really are saving a lot of money when it comes to Restore. And it's going for a great mission too. Number 8, it says it's Honest One. I'm swapping that out because Honest One is already listed as number 6. I'm going to do that as the China House Hibachi and Sushi Buffet in DeKalb at 1900 Sycamore Road. That one's a $10 certificate. I'm going to still offer this in at $3 today on the $10 value. So that's number 8. Number 9 on the top 10 list we've got here is the Zanies Comedy Nightclub of Rosemont. If you would like to get away for the weekend, have a nice laugh, we have the $60 pair for $10 today. You save an extra $50 if you purchase that one today. And then finally, number 10 on the top 10 list, we've got the Viator Coffee Company at the Food Lounge here in downtown Elgin. This is an $8 valued certificate for $3 today on that one. So we've got those in stock. We also have our new item, which is back again, a very familiar face here on the Radio Shopping Show end of things, Beans Farm Landscape Supply. This one is a $28 certificate for $15 today. New, back again for the season here on Radio Shopping Show. It's a 1 cubic yard for Beans Blend hardwood mulch. It's good for the Beans Blend only. This bulk mulch is farm made and available for customer pickup only. So, of course, it's important to make sure you have the means for picking it up, whether that's a large truck or a vehicle, enough space for you to pick it up, as it is customer pickup only. And that's located in Hampshire. And then, of course, we have our game day coming up April 26th. Bingo beginning at 10 a.m. Get your bingo card with every $10 that you spend. You might say to yourself, I don't know if I want to play bingo, but you never know. You might be a winner. Someone out there might be listening and who says, I don't usually play bingo or I don't usually win bingo. Give it a try. And it's with every $10 that you spend. Doesn't hurt to do that if you'd like. Of course, if you don't want to, that's totally fine as well. But I do recommend it because it's a lot of fun. And we're starting early, 10 a.m. Coming up on the April 26th there. 847-931-1410. I also, of course, do want to go through again here those in-demand items and let you know what we have left in stock there, too, for anyone just tuning in into the last hour here. There might be some of you folks out there that are listening in who weren't able to tune in until now because maybe you're on your way home from work. That's, of course, totally fine, too. I'm on here Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. I'm also in Redemption Center 12 to 3. That is on at 16 Douglas Avenue for Redemption Center. We also do have our local programming, so you can join in with the first shift with Marky B, Monday through Friday from 6 to 9 a.m. We have our Out to Lunch program, which part of it is hosted by Marky B and part of it is hosted by Sonar Dennis Green and Ben Boquist. That is 12 to 2. And then it's the drive time deal with Matt McNeil from 3 to 6, and also one-on-one with Leah Friday mid-morning. That's on Fridays from 10 to 12. Also, every other Thursday, too, is Drink of the Day, where Leah hosts the afternoon show. And but this week, this Thursday, so tomorrow, I'll be doing the regular drive time deal with Matt McNeil. 847-931-1410. So we do have that local programming. There also is another announcement I wanted to talk about here. They actually did have the interview earlier today. So if you want to check that out, that interview was conducted earlier today during the lunchtime hour there. That was with Marky B. That was for the Wall That Heals. And this is American Legion Post 679 and True Patriot Care present the Wall That Heals. It's a Vietnam Veterans Memorial replica and mobile education center, a program of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund, Founders of the Wall. This is going to be coming up here, the Wall That Heals, May 24th through till the 27th at Randall Oaks Park in West Dundee. If you want to check out more information on when that's what that includes, you can find out more at wallthathealsdundee.com. So that's wallthathealsdundee.com for more information. So I did want to pass that message along. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Let's see. I do believe also on Friday we're going to be out at Rediscover Records, which we have here on Shop Show. That's at 9 South Spring Street. You can also go to Blue Box that day, too, if you'd like. We do have a couple Blue Boxes left in stock today, too. Speaking of which, of course, with in-demand items, let's run through them here again. We've got here Lars's Kitchen, $10 certificate for 6. Tommy's Red Hots, we've got those in at 6 on the 10. McHenry and Woodstock in at $4.50 on those. We've got Village Pizza and Pub of Elgin today, $10 certificate for 6. The Garibaldi's for the 14-inch cheese pizza is offered today in at $8 on that $18 value. We have Blue Box in stock, only a couple left, $10 certificate for 6. We've got Culver's of Elgin in at 6 on the 10. We have Golden Corral of Bloomingdale in stock. That's in at $9. That is on the $20 value. Is that right? No, $15 value. $15 value for Golden Corral. Italian Pizza Kitchen's the $20 value we've got for $7 today. JoJo's Diner of Schaumburg, $15 on the $25 value. Paul's Family Restaurant, we still have some of these left in stock today on a Wednesday, going in at $6 on the $10 value. We've got the Ray's Family Restaurant as a one and done. That one is going in at just $6 on the 10. We've got Red Ox of Hampshire for $12 on the $20 value. Triple Berry Cafe is in at an extra special discount of $5. We've got the Mockingbird of East Dundee in at $12. We've got Honest One Auto Care special discount in at $10. The Churros and Chocolate in at $6. And the Country Donuts in at $7.50. Of course, you can also check out popular items like Gilbert's Fish Fry in at $7. We've got the Veter Coffee in at $3. Village Inn of Huntley in at $4. We have the Stockholm's $15 certificate for $8.50. We've got Spotted Fox Ale House, Seven Dwarfs, La Flor Taco Grill, IHOP, Galati's Hideaway. We also have here the China House in at $3. We've got Nick's of Elgin and Crystal Lake, Tropical Smoothie, and also Freddy's Custard Treat and Kids Meals. So we still have a very nice selection to choose from to pick out for yourself. 847-931-1410. We're taking Shop Show calls now. Don't forget, you can also call for Tradio if you'd like to buy, sell, trade, and or announce to the Fox River Valley area. You can call in for Tradio. Another reminder here with that, too, is you can also call into Redemption Center during hours of operation when I'm in there 12 to 3. You can also call for Tradio during that time if you'd like. Or you can also stop in person and give the Tradio announcement that way, too. I'll write it down, or maybe you already have it written down. I'll copy it so that it'll be announced on the airwaves here. You can also, of course, check out our website, WRMN1410.com. You can always shop online. It never shuts down, 24 hours. For the online shopping show end of things there, too. If you want to, of course, check out local businesses, you can view them under Shop Now. You can also check it out under the keyword search. You can stay connected with us, of course, through social media. We are on Facebook. We also have been using the YouTube side of things more now here, too, as a great platform to use. for, of course, streaming. If you do want to check out previous streams you might have missed out on, those are always saved to our gallery. Once we hit the stop streaming button, it saves it into our galleries so that you can view it for yourself. As of right now, for Saturdays, we do offer, of course, 4 hours of the best of shows, which I usually put together. And, of course, those are containing a mixture of different shows of the best ofs from the week. Some of them which are actually split into two. So some of them I'll do, like one show I put together this week was, part of it was like Marky B's show, another part of it was the lunch show. And sometimes I'll mix and match them too a little bit. So I'll do like a half and half sometimes. 847-931-1410. Again, it's that number to dial. Now, I wanted to bring up a statistic here. I was kind of looking through some statistics, and I thought, well, let's see. Maybe there's something interesting out there. As you know, many people live together. This happens. And we have started to see a rise of this with grandparents living with grandchildren. So this is according to the census.gov website. United States Census Bureau does have a resource library section that does offer some interesting topics and blog posts that do feature some interesting statistics. And I found this one on here while scoping through it, searching through it, and I thought it was kind of interesting. So wanted to kind of talk a little bit about it here and see what you think. Southern states have had higher than average share of adults aged 30 and over who lived with grandchildren in 2021. It says here. This was written by Clayton Buck, George Hayward, and Lydia Anderson of census.gov. So, of course, give credit to them there, too. And this is what the quote, what their post says here. So about 6.7 million people, or 3.3% of adults aged 30 and over, live with their grandparents in 2021, according to the recent released U.S. Census Bureau report. This was written March 19th of 2024, so it's been about a month since this was written. So still kind of fairly new with that new report that was recently released. And this was on the characteristics of geography of grandparents living with grandchildren under the age of 18 in the United States. Alaska, Hawaii, and states in the southeast and southwest had a higher share of grandparent-grandchildren households than the nation's average, while states in the northeast, midwest, and Pacific North had lower shares. Interesting. Nationally, roughly 32.7% of grandparents living with their grandchildren under the age of 18 were responsible for their care. I'll touch a little bit more based on this here in just a bit. We've got a caller on hold. So let's take it to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Hi, Matt. How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Doing good. My key tag number is 102429.
All right, Dean. Hello. What can I get started for you today?
Yeah. Could I get the Zanies tickets?
Zanies of Rosemont. Very good deal on that one today for $10. I got that in your bin.
Can I get two of those?
You can. Yep, I can do two of those for you today. A little extra special for you.
That's great. And then I'll also take the China House.
For the China House of DeKalb. Yeah, I've got that on special here. Let's see. You do qualify for that, so that'll go in at $3. I got that for you today.
Okay, that'll be it.
All right. Do you plan on playing bingo with us coming up on the 26th?
I don't believe so, no.
Okay, so 23 is your total. Would you like it as charge and hold?
Yes, please.
All right, we'll do this as charge and hold, and you are all set.
Thank you, Matt.
All right, thank you. Have a good rest of your night.
Good night.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. 847-931-1410. Zanies pair, $10. Pretty good deal. And also China House in at $3. Also very good, too. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. So I was talking about some stats on grandparents living with grandchildren. Grandparents have long served critical roles in U.S. families that are shaped by changing demographic trends, such as increasing life expectancy, which allows grandparents more years to develop relationships with grandchildren. Now, back in 2014, I had my grandma Isabel. That would be, as you know, Uncle Gare's mother. If she was still alive when my dad worked here, what would we have called her? Grandma Izza? Grandma Izzy. Uncle Gare and Grandma Izzy. She would have loved to have been on the radio. She would have been a hoot. Oh, my goodness. Well, hello. That's how she would have talked. And she lived with us. And she was quite the character when she lived with us, mixing her food, which, of course, my dad still gets a chuckle out of because he goes, I did the same thing when I was a kid mixing food. And how did he put it? It was like he got like the Death Clare from his aunt and mom and grandma all at the table like, no Scott, or something like that she would say. So, Italian families. So she was quite a hoot to live with when she lived with us for, I can't remember how long she lived with us, but quite a hoot. Not at the time. I was a little bit like, oh, come on, really? But then, then she passed in 2015, but we get a kick out of telling the stories there. Cultural expectations of the role of grandparents also contribute to differences in living arrangements. So this is continuing on here with the statistics. Percentage of population 30 years and older living with grandchildren by state. So here's a little map here. You can see the difference in it. Lower in Illinois, higher in the southern region is where you start to see it. And then there's no difference. Some of them, like West Virginia, I think, maybe Florida is no difference there. But that's interesting. That was using the 2017 to 2021 American Community Survey. 5-year estimates said there under this figure here. Figure 2 tells it a little bit more about, what was that? This one is the granule look. So the granule look at it kind of there, and then just the overall general there too. So very interesting. You can see the demographic patterns reflect the demographics and cultural characteristics of people who live in these areas. It says the South, for example, has higher percentage of Black or African American populations in the region who have a relatively high rate of living with grandchildren. Lower percentages in the Northeast and Midwest could reflect higher percentages of non-Hispanic white populations who have among the lowest percentage of grandparents living with grandchildren. And then it does go into more detail a little bit more on that. So I thought it was kind of an interesting article to just kind of talk a little bit about. I thought it was kind of interesting. You can find more articles here too under census.gov. So they do have different topics that you can also check out too. If you're looking for topics on health, geography, education, resources, and more, they've got a lot of different things. Housing too. So they've got different subtopics that you can view. Housing affordability, housing patterns, housing vacancies. So I definitely hopefully do plan on using this website to bring up other statistics in the future too. Let's see this research one, data science, big data, statistical research, paradata, and more. So they've got a lot. They've got a lot on this website. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. Taking a look at the time, here it is 5:28. I'm going to take a quick time out. We'll be back in our drive time, dinner time segment. Of course, not only are we going to take shop show calls, we're still going to take Tradio. You can still call in to promote your business, give us a testimonial, or let us know what's happening in the area. Stay tuned. Come see the only train-themed restaurant where all the seating is on the tracks. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill on Main Street in both Bartlett and Glen Ellen is always fun and always fresh. Two Toots Train Whistle Grill serves 100% grass-fed beef hot dogs and burgers. There's also chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, and more, all loaded up on 2 Lionel O scale trains and delivered directly to your seat. No one sits away from the fun, regardless of age. When a train arrives delivering your food, you'll smile ear to ear. Visit twotoots.com.
It's always exciting to hear Elgin business owners like Tanner Melvin of Side Street Studios share positivity about the local community.
Elgin is on its way, and it has been, and sometimes, we got set back, the pandemic, and it's been rough. Everyone has felt it, and in so many different ways. What we're trying to do is a lot of hand-holding and shoulder rubbing and being like, it's okay, it's okay. Mm-hmm. We're trying to get this town a lot more money. We're very lucky to live in this community right now. There's nothing like this around here.
Feel the positive power of the first shift with me, Marky B, weekday mornings on WRMN.
We are Lions International, the world's largest service organization. We are volunteers committed to strengthening our communities and supporting those in need, one act of kindness at a time. For more than a century, Lions have been serving a world in need, right here in our community and around the world. Lions International makes the impossible possible. This is your invitation to join us, because the only thing missing from our mission to make a difference is you. Visit lionsclub.org to find a local Lions Club near you.
If you are 50 years and older, you are welcome to join Elgin State Bank's sponsored movie days at Elgin Marcus Theater. It will always be on the second Thursday of each month. Doors open at 8:30 a.m. At 9 a.m., you will hear a very brief message from Sherry Aschenbrenner about upcoming senior events, and movies will begin at approximately 9:30 a.m. Coffee and a donut is complimentary. You can always call the movie theater hotline number of 847-888-7976 to find out what movies are playing each month. The cost is $3 if you are a member of Elgin State Bank, meaning you have an account there, and $5 if you are a non-member. And for more senior information, catch Sherry's Senior Showcase on the third Tuesday of every month at 9:15 a.m. right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
It's easier than you think for pests to threaten your family's health. Ticks, which spread dangerous diseases, hide in tall grasses and even on your pets. Rodents easily invade your home, contaminate food, and can carry more than 35 diseases. Mosquitoes, which breed in standing water, transmit many diseases. Get the facts you need to protect your family at pestworld.org. It's that easy. A public service message from the National Pest Management Association.
You never know what or who you'll hear from on the first shift with me, Marky B. Like Tim Skoning, a WRMN news reporter back in the 1960s.
The jingles you all play, they were purchased by Dick Sutter. He was at some radio convention. He came back with this reel. I remember them playing that in the studio. We were so excited. We thought we were network now. And it's the same jingles today.
That's great.
Every time I hear them, I get excited about it.
I'm sure.
It's a lot of fun.
Fun times on the first shift, right here on WRMN, AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Twin Zeros, located at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, serves traditional gyros as well as its award-winning chicken gyros on a pita. Twin Gyros has a diverse menu that includes barbecue ribs, chicken dinners, Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, cheeseburgers, and Vienna beef hot dogs that have recently been inducted into the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. Check out the full menu at twinzeros.com. That's Twin Zeros at 4870 North Harlem Avenue in Harwood Heights, Illinois.
To get in on all the savings, just pick up a phone and call 931-1410. Area code 847-931-1410. For information and a list of available products, go to www.WRMN1410.com. And now, back to the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome to the Drive Time Dinner Time segment. I've got a cute little jazz music going on here. Now, during the Drive Time Dinner Time segment, I do like to give some options, some suggestions, some opportunities to give me a call here for a little extra special deal, at least on one of these places here. And of course, this is a segment where you can get some options. I like to give those suggestions for those of you out there who maybe don't feel like cooking tonight. You just want to maybe pick up some food, whether taking it home or also going out to dinner. This is the Drive Time Dinner Time segment. So 847-931-1410 is the number to dial here. Again, that's 847-931-1410. So I do want to give some suggestions on some places to consider going to for dinner. Now, let me tell you here, too, we do have a special item here, and I do want to talk a little bit about it here. Again, 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. And as you know, a lot of times during the Drive Time Dinner Time segment, for about 30 minutes or so, I do give a little extra special discount on some items here as well. So hopefully you are listening in and or watching on the YouTube end of things. What I wanted to talk about here is JoJo's. No, not JoJo Siwa. No, not JoJo, the American singer and actress, but JoJo's Diner of Schaumburg. We do have this certificate available today. This one is a $25 valued certificate. Now, this one is normally $15. I had it for $15 now today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take an extra $3 off the already marked down price now until 6 o'clock. I'm going to bring it down to $12 for the JoJo's Diner. If you want to give me a call, 847-931-1410 is that number to dial. They offer home-style American favorites with a twist. If you're looking for a diner-style setting that offers something for everyone, different flavors and favorites, you can check it out, jojos-diner.com. Again, we do have that certificate available today. This is for JoJo's Diner. This one is a $25 valued certificate. It is a 1 per 30 days. It's normally $15. I am going to offer it for $12. I'm going to offer it for $12 now until the end of the show. That's on the $25 value. If you want to get this extra steal of a deal, 847-931-1410 is that number to call in. Now, JoJo's Diner is a unique diner. They are family-owned, family-run, and family-oriented. They have a friendly staff that's ready to serve homemade food for breakfast, brunch, lunch, and or dinner. Come in for their daily specials. They have all-you-can-eat beer battered cod all day long every Friday. So if you want to do a fun activity, that is eating, and you want to enjoy their fish fry, that's an option for you. You can go with family or friends, or maybe even just to enjoy it yourself. There too. They've also got prime rib every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So a nice juicy prime rib does sound pretty good if you do like prime rib. And they're open 7 days a week. So they serve all your favorites, all for reasonable prices. I do say you also get a decent size portion there too when it comes to their food. 847-931-1410. I'll go through some of the menu offerings that are featured there too at JoJo's Diner in just a bit. Got a caller on hold. Let's take it to the phone lines. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
How you doing, Shop Jack?
I am doing good. How are you this afternoon?
Doing well, my friends.
All right.
I want to see if I qualify for a restore.
For the Restore Habitat for Humanity, let me double check here. Let's go in. Restore. That's a 1 per 60. I do see that you got one on the 27th of March.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay, what's the daily special today?
The daily special, we do have a top 10 list, and I am offering now till 6 the JoJo's Diner in at $12, so an extra $3 off.
Oh, okay. I'll call back tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks a lot, brother.
All right, thank you.
Yep, bye.
Bye-bye now. 847-931-1410 if you want to wait and listen to what the deal is going to be for tomorrow. Of course, we'll be able to tell you that. You can also find it on our main website at WRMN1410.com. You can listen in or also check out online there too. Got another caller on hold. Let's take it to the phone lines. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
135694. I'm looking for JoJo.
Very good. Let's see here. We've got Troyce. Hello. Let's bring up the JoJo's here.
Hold on one second. I cannot hear you. Okay. I'm going to have to go with what I got because I can't hardly hear you. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go with JoJo's and I'll just keep listening.
So the JoJo's, that one is a 1 per 30, and you don't qualify until the 22nd of March.
Until the what?
I'm sorry, the 22nd of April.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. All right. Thanks. I'll call back then.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
847-931-1410. Yeah, so the JoJo's Diner, that is a 1 per 30 days. If you're not quite sure if you qualify or not, of course, you can give me a call. I can always check your histories for you like I do. And actually, look, she got it in it. When she got it back in March, she got it for a really good low price on that one. That's good. 847-931-1410. So JoJo's Diner. Family owned, OMG so delicious. They're comfortable, relaxed, and friendly. They are Schaumburg's best kept secret at 1935 West Gulf Road in Schaumburg. They are open Sunday through Thursday at 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Friday and Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. They're open 7 days a week. So whether you want to enjoy a nice scrumptious breakfast or something relaxing for lunch, or maybe a delicious large dinner after a long day at work, you can check them out at 1935 West Gulf Road. You can also call their number for more information at 847-885-8786. That's a lot of eights in their number there. They offer dine-in. Now, the certificate that we have is for dine-in, but you can also try takeout. They also do offer delivery through Uber, DoorDash, and Grubhub. We'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
108910.
Let's see. I'm sorry, could you repeat the number?
108910.
Okay, there we go. All right, is this Levon?
Yes, it is.
All right, what can I get started for you today?
I'd like JoJo's.
JoJo's Diner of Schaumburg. You are good on that. JoJo's doing that in at $12, so I got that in your bin here today. There we go. Anything else today?
Yeah, you're kind of fading away. Are you talking into the speaker?
I am, yes.
I'm going to turn you on my car radio. Let's see if I can hear you better. Do you have anything for White Pine?
Unfortunately, nothing for White Pines yet.
Okay. What else in Schaumburg or Hoffman Estates?
For Schaumburg or Hoffman Estates, let me bring them up here. So for dining, we do have the Garibaldi's Italian Eatery of Hoffman Estates. That one is good for the 14-inch cheese pizza. That's in at $8. That's on an $18 value.
No, thanks.
And then, let's see what else we've got here. Do you ever go out to the Roselle?
The McDonald's?
Oh, yeah. Bear Family McDonald's?
Yes.
Yeah.
The one on Higgins in the Hoffman Estates?
Yes, that is qualifiable there, too.
Okay. How many can I get?
You can get up to 2 of those.
I'll take 2.
We'll do those for you. All right, there we go. Do you ever go out to the Roselle area?
Yes.
We do have a place, it's Italian Pizza Kitchen of Roselle. That one is a $20 certificate that we've got for, that's actually down to $7 today.
Wow. What's the name of the restaurant?
It's Italian Pizza Kitchen?
Yes. Okay, I'll take it.
All right, we'll do that for you. Very good. So I got that in your bin. All right, there we go. What other locations do you like to go to?
I think that'll probably do for now. I do get out to the East Dundee Senior Center sometimes, so that's Carpentersville, East Dundee, etc.
Okay. Yeah, so for the Carpentersville area, we do have a couple places. We've got the Village Pizza of Carpentersville, which is an $8 lunch certificate that we have for $4 today.
I'll try it.
Okay, we'll put that in your bin. We also do have, there's another place, Sticky Fingers Kitchen of Carpentersville, which I actually have. I was doing a deal last hour, but I'll extend on the deal and I'll do it for $4 for the Sticky Fingers Kitchen.
For what's that called?
It's called Sticky Fingers Kitchen. They're in Carpentersville.
What do they serve?
So they specialize in chicken, fish, and shrimp.
I'll try it.
All right, we can do that for you. And I'll put that in at $4 as an extra special. I'll extend on that deal from last hour. The Go Bananas deal that I did last hour. So I got that in your bin.
Oh, do you by chance have the Golden Corral in Bloomingdale?
We do, yes.
How much is that?
That one's a $15 certificate. We have it today for $9.
I'll take it.
All right, we'll do that for you. That's in your bin. All right, there we go. Let me think of some other ones here. We've got El Diablo Cantina. That one is a $10 certificate. I think that one goes for $5.
You know what? I think I'll call it quits.
Okay. Sounds good. So 40 is your total. And then if you do want, you do qualify for 4 bingo cards for our game day, April 26th.
Okay.
So I'll get you those bingo cards there, 4 of them. And would you like this as charge and hold or mailed out to you?
Go ahead and mail it out to me.
All right, we'll do this as a mail order. And you're all set. Wow, you got some great items here. Thanks for calling in today.
Thank you.
Of course. Have a good rest of your night.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye now. 847-931-1410. We have another caller on hold here. I'm telling you, this is good. Always got to get in on these great deals. Always pays to listen in. So we'll take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Yeah, 1064.
All right, John. What can I get started for you?
Yeah, do you have Country Donuts?
Country Donuts. Let me bring them up here. Hang on a sec here. Yes, we do have Country Donuts. That's going in at $7.50 today.
Okay, do you have Beef Villa?
The Beef Villa, let's see. That one will be back again on Friday.
Okay, I'll call back on Friday and get both of them at the same time.
Okay. So did you want me to take out the Country Donuts?
Yeah, just pass it off.
Okay. No worries there. Thanks again.
Oh, what are the, what are the hours? Because I was there about 10:30, 11 o'clock this morning, and the door was completely shut down or closed.
Yes, so our new hours have changed, so we are open Monday through Friday from 12 to 3.
Okay, 12 to 3 now. Does that include the pickup at the counter?
That does, yes.
Okay, 12 to 3. And what about the evening time?
For the evening time, so we're not open in the evening. However, we do have Shop Show Monday through Friday. That's from 3 to 6.
Okay, 3 to 6. Okay, just made notation 12 to 3 and 3 to 6.
All right, thanks for letting me.
I'll call back on Friday then.
All right, sounds good. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Of
Bye.
course. Bye-bye now. All right, taking a look at the time. It is already 5:47 here. So I will go through the menu there a little bit here in just a bit. That's totally fine, though. People getting in on the great extra steal of a deal. We'll take a little time out here, and then we'll be back in just a bit. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. No matter the time of the day, WRMN 1410 AM is your platform to voice your views, share your stories, and connect with the Valley like never before. We're more than just radio. We're a community conversation that's always live, always local, and always looking for your input. Want to chime in on the drive time deal with Matt McNeil? Got a hot tip for first shift with Marky B? Or maybe you've got a question for a one-on-one with Leah. Now's the time to make your voice heard by calling Studio 14 at 847-931-1410. That's 847-931-1410. You can join in the dialogue from wherever you are by commenting on our YouTube live streams at WRMN Radio. Hit the subscribe button to get notified when we go live and bring your comments to the table. It's easy, it's fun, and hey, it's what neighbors do. We talk, we listen, we engage. You're not just the audience, you're part of the show. Call in, comment, and let's make radio interactive. WRMN 1410 AM, where your words are part of our wavelength. Hey parents, are you searching for the ultimate spring break and summer solution for your kids? Look no further than Adrenaline Monkeys Adventure Camp in West Dundee. The week-long camps are ideal for ages 5 through 12. They're packed with exciting activities like obstacle courses, climbing, and educational demos. Look for full or half-day options to keep your kids active and engaged. Enroll now for spring break and summer 2024 at adrenalinemonkeyfun.com/WD and transform their time off into unforgettable adventures.
For an absolutely amazing meal and attentive smiling staff, try Red Ox Restaurant and Bar in Hampshire. They have a delicious Friday night fish fry. There's so many great dishes on the menu that'll keep you returning. Try their savory French onion soup. Then for your main course, choose from a wide variety of steaks and chops, fried chicken, shrimp, or juicy prime rib, done just the way you like it. Red Ox also has daily specials and a full bar for you and your friends. Visit redoxhampshire.com today.
This is McGruff the Crime Dog, and I need you to help me take a bite out of crime.
Counterfeit products are popping up everywhere. Fake sneakers, fake cosmetics, and even fake pills. Crooks are selling counterfeit versions of just about everything. Last year, billions of dollars worth of counterfeit products were sold in the U.S. Sure, it may seem like saving a few bucks on the things you want isn't a big deal, but counterfeits are usually made in unsafe conditions, potentially using hazardous and even lethal ingredients that could harm you and others. And the money you've paid, it goes right into the hands of criminals and may support child labor, drugs, and even gangs. Smells like big crime to me. So if you still think buying fake products is harmless, think again. And remember, if you don't know where the products came from, how could you know where the money goes? You're smart, buy smart. Go for real. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org. This message is brought to you by the United States Patent and Trademark Office and the National Crime Prevention Council.
Is it noon already? Take your lunch hour up a notch with Out to Lunch from 12 to 2 p.m. right here on WRMN 1410 a.m. Unwind with the perfect blend of soothing sounds and lighthearted conversations that'll make every bite taste better. Whether you're in office or out on the town, let us serve up the best in radio company. Stream on the go with our app on Google and Apple. Because lunchtime is your time. Out to Lunch every day from 12 to 2 on WRMN 1410 AM, the talk of the town.
From morning coffee to your evening commute, WRMN 1410 AM is here for you. The faithful friend that brings you local news, timely topics, and the friendliest voices in the Valley. Stay informed, entertained, and engaged with our full lineup of shows, streaming all day, every day at WRMN1410.com or on the WRMN app. Wherever you are, we're right there with you. So why switch stations? Stick with the one that has it all. WRMN 1410 AM, your daily companion, your constant conversation.
If you would like to advertise your company on the Radio Shopping Show, call our business office at area code 847-741-7700. To shop with us today, call 931-1410. Now, back to more savings and the Radio Shopping Show.
All right, welcome back, folks, to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. We've got only about, let's see, maybe 8 minutes left here of the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. 847-931-1410 is that number to dial, which means we've only got about 8 minutes left for the JoJo's Diner. We've got that in at $12. Taking an extra $3 off the already marked down price. You know it. Give me a call, 847-931-1410. That's the number to dial. So I was talking a little bit about, or at least trying to talk a little bit about JoJo's here, but we got a couple callers calling in, which is no problem at all. That's great, of course. So wanted to talk about here, for starters, you can enjoy their oatmeal. They have a list of oatmeals that you can choose from. They have breakfast sandwiches here at JoJo's Diner. Specialties, so they offer scrambler wrap. You can do a chorizo wrap, eggs Benedict, boulder panini, huevos rancheros, something called the heart to heart, which includes sauteed spinach, tomatoes, mushrooms, and green peppers baked into an egg white. And topped with melted mozzarella cheese. Sounds pretty good. You can try their home-style cinnamon swirl French toast lumberjack combo. If you want to enjoy some pancakes, they've got it. French toast, also on the list. If you want the waffles, no problem. They've got it there, too. They've got different egg combinations, a wide selection there. Skillets, omelets, crepes. There's the waffles, pancakes, French toast. They have the works when it comes to breakfast here. And, of course, lots of other things there, too. Got another caller on hold. Let's take it back to the phone lines here. Hi there, caller. You're on with WRMN.
Yes, my number is 147783.
All right, Magdalena, what can I get for you today?
Do you have any Country Donuts certificates?
For Country Donuts, that one is good for the box of dozen donuts. We do have that today. That's going in at $7.50.
Yes, I'll have that.
Okay, we got that for you.
And a Culver.
Oh.
If you have any.
Culver's of Elgin. You're good on the Culvers. We've got the $10 certificate for 6 today, so I have that in your bin.
Okay, I think that's all for now. I'll check later. And if it could be like pickup.
All right, we'll put this down as
charge and hold.
Yeah, charge and hold. So $13.50 is your total. So you do qualify for a bingo card if you'd like one.
Sure.
All right, so we'll put that bingo card there for you. Very nice. All right, you're all set. Thanks again for calling in today.
Thank you.
All righty.
Bye.
Bye-bye now. 847-931-1410. Still got some time to get in on some special steals of deals here. JoJo's Diner, $12. Sticky Fingers Kitchen of Carpentersville, $4. We also do have our top 10 list today, too, if you want to check that out on our website. You still have a little time left. We got the Heinz Brothers $20 value for $7 for the mini fairy garden. Bolero is going in at $8. We've got the Triple Berry in at $5. Rouse Center for Always Olivia going for $30 on the $90 value. We've got the Italian Pizza Kitchen for $7. Honest One for $10. Restore for $7. China House for $3. Zanies of Rosemont, $60 pair for $10. And Viator Coffee also in at $3 today on the $8 value. We also do have our new Beans Farm Landscape Supply, $28 valued certificate that is going in at $15. I also was going to talk a little bit about them here today, too. With time allowing here, I'll just tell you their website is beansfarm.com. That's the website to visit your local landscape and outdoor living connection. You can try out their mulch, soil, and stone, hearth and garden options, and even their barbecue. You can get barbecue rubs and sauces, different grills and accessories to enjoy, whether it's new for you or maybe for a loved one or friend. You can check out all the cool stuff they've got there. You can also check out the brands. So they have different brands there too, apparel. So they do have sweatshirts and tees. Their mulch, the bulk mulch, again, that's for the certificate that we have here. You can use it for that. And so if you want to view them, they're located, that's Beans Farm Landscape in Hampshire. Again, we do have that certificate available today. You can also check them out on Facebook, too. So if you're ready to tackle the new season, they've got you covered with their great lineup of products and tools for mulching, new grass, weed control, and paver maintenance. Don't forget to mention this post for a free bottle of bean dust grill seasoning with any purchase through till Saturday. Very cool. 847-931-1410. Talked a little bit about the JoJo's Diner. They are also hiring part-time, looking for an experienced cook, part-time host, and even part-time experienced server. Immediate hire there too is what they have. So if you want to check them out, 847-931-1410. If you're watching now on YouTube, they've got a nice 3D picture here too. Kind of feels like you're there. That's JoJo's Diner. Now, of course, we're almost about to close the shop show here. I was going to touch base on another one here, too, but I'll do that for tomorrow. Again, their list here is available on their website, jojos-diner.com. They have sandwiches and more, so they have a huge list of sandwiches to choose from. You, of course, can also try out. They have their burgers. They have paninis, wraps, salads. So they have a long list of things, juices and beverages, different sides. They have, of course, shakes that are handmade and made with love, serving all your favorites. That's JoJo's Diner of Schaumburg. So quite the list there. Very long. 847-931-1410. You were listening to the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. The time is now up for the Drive Time Deal. Again, I'm going to be on again tomorrow on Thursday. I'll be in Redemption Center from 12 to 3 at 16 Douglas Avenue. You can order in person there. You can also call the 7700 number to order through the phone lines there, too, if you'd like. You can also call in for the Tradio segment there, too, if you prefer to call in earlier rather than later, and also you prefer maybe to come in person versus over the airwaves. And then I'll be on again for Thursday nights, prime time, or the Drive Time Deal with Matt McNeil. That'll be from 3 to 6. Stay tuned for that. For more deals and savings, keep an eye out on our website, WRMN1410.com. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
Over the years, you've brought them into your home. You were prescribed opioids after the C-section. When Dad injured his back. When your basketball star tore